put it on the live. 3, 2, 1.
First, I'm gonna type first.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's live now. Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. So we may as well get our slouch points here first on the chat. May as well get straight to it. So JJK season 3, episode 4. It premiered. Was it Thursday afternoon? And unlike the other episodes, this one was 28 minutes long. So it's one of the longer JJK episodes, which is a nice little surprise there.
It was a nice little surprise, but also it went by too quickly. It was too fast. It was too...
So there is a reason why it's fast. So this episode adapted about 5 chapters. It was chapter 147 to 152.
Oh, not bad then.
No, yeah, that's at 148 to 152. So pretty much all of the preparation arc was fully adapted into this episode. Because these chapters came out weekly, so from the opening scene up until the end, you had to wait about 5 weeks for each. So imagine you're watching this episode, but it's split in like 10 minutes. Like, that's literally rough. So it's like the Naoya and the Maki stuff in the beginning up until when she confronts her mother. That was like one chapter, and then you had to wait a whole week for the other chapters, and then a whole week for the other one. That's how it was running.
Really boring as well.
Yeah,
because there's nothing happening in between that.
Well, it kind of was good for like online discussions, you know.
That is also true. Yeah.
I feel like that's one of the main reasons why I believe that the JJK ending is going to be better received in anime form, because the anime only the manga readers had to wait, and we got it was split into all these little segments, and you had to wait a whole week for the next chapter, and then the leaks were happening, and that was its whole little thing, and oh my gosh. So I feel like the ending may be better received in anime form, because so far this episode was pretty well received by fans. It is officially the highest rated episode on IMDb for JJK, which is it's a huge win actually. Let me just go to like the IMDb ratings.
Easily out of what we've seen so far, this would be the best.
Yeah, easily. It's number 1 so far. So then, what did you think about the episode overall? Just your quick overall thoughts on it.
So, I got to watch this episode on Friday. So obviously this is a day after it was already released, and annoyingly, I did see spoilers for this episode, so I knew what to expect. Because we did do a prediction last week about what would I expect to see in this episode, right? I had like crazy theories. I'd say we'd probably see Gojo. We'd probably see some of the other characters going off on their side adventure or whatnot. I would never predict Maki wiping out the Zenin clan. That's insane. But that's what I was spoiled on as well, because there was somebody making a comparison between Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance and Maki versus massacring the Zenin clan. So that's the spoiler I saw, and that's something I'm gonna have to see while watching. So if I'm gonna be watching these episodes weekly, right, I'm gonna have to expect spoilers. I can't avoid it. It's just gonna happen. I'm gonna see this.
It's JJK. Like even I got spoiled on JJK before I read the manga.
So I knew. So going in, I knew the Zenin clan was going to be massacred. Don't know by who or whatnot, and then just crazy scenes. It just insane. Also, there were some emotional beats right in this episode with Maki and her sister.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I didn't feel much, because we don't really see Maki as much in the show. If we'd seen more of her throughout the entire show, then I would maybe feel something. But because we only seen her in like a few scenes here and there in the previous seasons, I didn't feel much when her sister died.
Yeah, I
And
feel
then
like that's more on Mai than Maki, to be honest. We don't really see much of Mai. Maki we do see a bit of, but Mai is barely in the show. She had her one episode in season 1 and then
there's no
vanished
development at all for
at all.
both of them.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
see
mean,
any.
this episode feels more like a continuation from that one episode in season 1 where she and Maki are fighting. And then Nobara comes in and then she has that battle with Mai. And then talks about the whole difficulties about being a woman in the Zenin clan. It's pretty much, it does feel more of a continuation to that episode. So I feel like maybe watching that episode and then coming to this one might feel a bit better, you know, because it
Yeah, because
kind
there's
of,
like a long gap.
Yeah.
between, like since season 1, so you're gonna forget that discussion.
yeah. But
So this was basically like the hierarchy must end. Kill
Pretty
'em
much.
all. Damn.
yeah,
So obviously they didn't explain it in this episode how she got this body, right? Because it's like Toji's body in a sense.
you mean her power?
Her power or whatever it was. It wasn't did I miss it or it wasn't explained yet?
You missed it. It was sort of explained.
Was,
But
oh, dude,
we
there's
will.
so much has happened.
We'll go to the start and break it down. Okay, so
All right, thank you.
let's go to the start. So the episode starts off with Maki arriving to the Zenin clan, and immediately Naya is like, "What an ugly face, Maki! What happened to you?" And he's just being an arrogant brat. This guy, you know, he's just
Also,
putting his feet on the piano and all
I
that.
didn't expect him to die this episode either.
You didn't expect him.
I didn't
Yeah,
expect him to die.
That must have been a
Wow.
twist for you.
Yes, dude. Like what? I thought he was going to be like the main rival to
No,
that guy,
Nah.
Yujiro, but no.
nah, he's not even in the. Well, yeah, he's done. Not even in the
Wow.
Culling games. Done.
Wow,
This was his final episode.
his powers were unique.
Yeah,
He did the hair flick and everything. They
Mhm.
animated his hair flick.
I
He
know.
got meme. So many fans like animated their own favorite series doing the hair flick, and then he dies the next episode. What? He's dead.
Yep.
Crazy.
I mean,
Crazy.
I've known about this for like over a year now, maybe 2 years now. So it's not a
That's
big
so
surprise for me. You know,
funny.
I've just been sitting there like anticipating this guy being beaten up by
Yeah.
Maki. You know, it was like,
He
oh
had-
yeah,
He had so much aura, and he lost it all instantly, dude.
pretty much.
Wow.
So pretty much he's talking to Maki, talking about the times he used to make fun of her as a kid, and you feel bad for baby Maki, and she just ignores
Of
him.
course, yeah.
She just walks away, and then her mom's like, "You can't go into that forbidden vault." We have a flashback with Fushiguro Megami. He doesn't want to accept his role as being head of the clan. But Maki's like, you got to do it because we got to get more information. And yeah, she pretty much tells him it can't be him and she's got to do what she's got to do. And then there's this very eerie vibe where her mother is screaming, where this scene was very different to the manga. Well, to me, it was different.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can pull the manga up. Let me see if I can find it. Viz Media. It was a bit of a Harry Potter and a Goblet of Fire situation with this scene. I'll
I
try
see,
and
I see where you're going.
I'll try and
yeah,
explain.
I understand.
I just want to find that exact panel.
Also, another question while you pull up that panel, right? Does Fushiguro agree with what Maki did? Because he's like, yeah, here, I give you access as the leader of the Zenin clan. I give you access to the hidden vault weapons, whatever it's called.
We don't really
Does he
get too
agree?
much after that, do we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like wild. Like,
Yeah.
bro, everyone's dead.
So this scene, yeah,
Insane.
she does kind of shout in this panel, but I didn't expect it to be that loud. I thought it was going to be more, almost calmer in a way. But the way it's on the anime, it's a lot more intense. The way she's screaming,
Oh, is it the Dumbledore
Yeah.
said calmly?
yeah, it's
Dumbledore
kind of
said calmly.
that's kind of the vibe it gave me. It was like, whoa, I did not expect it to be like that, essentially.
I love the artwork as well.
Oh yeah,
I should buy the volumes. Damn.
they went
Or
insane
should I
in
just
the
stay as
art.
anime only? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, oh, dude, this episode was a roller coaster. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect anymore. It's so good. And this is
So
only the fourth episode.
pretty much, yeah, we still got a long way. It's not even halfway. Nowhere near halfway. So then she confronts her father, and pretty much the reason why he needs to end Maki is to pretty much put himself in a better position with the Zenin clan, because Maki is a disappointment in his eyes and mine.
Yeah. Who was his brother? Who's Maki's dad's brother?
He was the guy from season 2, I think. You know, Naobito. He was fighting Toji with Maki and Fushiguro, I think.
Oh, in the squid.
I think it was
ocean.
that guy. Yeah, I think it was him.
Oh, okay. And was he the same guy that gave the inheritance to Fujigoro? Or was that somebody else?
It was the clan
leader?
leader. If you go back to...
Did we see the clan leader? Have we ever seen him?
Yeah, it was in episode 1. I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it's been so long ago, episode 1.
Yeah.
It's just so much development happens.
There was the guy who came in and was like, okay, we're going to tell you who's the leader, and it was... He just basically announced it to be Fushiguro in episode 1. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this scene. So yeah, they pretty much fight, and almost immediately Maki is pretty much defeated. You know, it's like 2 slices and then boom, she's done.
This was dumb. This was dumb on her part. Like, and even her dad said it. You're not fighting somebody on equal level, because you're not. You're fighting somebody with spiritual powers as well.
Yeah.
And she didn't account for that for some reason. That was very dumb. And then, yeah, because of her mistake, her sister had to do the sacrificing thing and kill herself. But yeah, it was very, I don't know, I just didn't like the scene.
Yeah, the guy's a bit of a prat. You know, you don't really like him.
I don't like how Maki didn't account for the difference in skill. Like, the blade was cut in half, and then she lunges forward expecting, I don't know, it irked me a little. It irks me.
It's what it is. I'm sure Maki, you know, she's a fighter. She just wants to, you know, go in, take out whatever enemy is in her way, regardless of their strength. So I didn't really think too much about it, you know.
I mean, that mistake got her sister killed.
Essentially. And then she pretty much uses her, I think, spiritual energy to... It's one of her abilities. I remember she talked about it in season 1. And they're in this like beach scene, and she's like, "Yep, I'm going to die, and good luck, Maki." Essentially,
is that her domain expansion?
That's it. That's what I wanted to say. So essentially, she talks about, well, where is it? So essentially, the reason why Maki's body is going to get super powerful is because she now officially has the heavenly restricted thing on, which Toji had as well, because the two of them were born without cursed energy. But because Maki is a twin to Mai, she's connected to the cursed energy, so her full power wasn't realized. And now that she's dead, she's officially got the heavenly restriction on, so that means she can fully just go crazy, essentially.
Do we know who's given these pacts?
Not
was that a spoiler as well?
Not 100% sure, but all we know.
Anyone in these clans, right? The 3 big clans. Anyone who's born without spiritual energy gets automatically a heavenly pact. Is that what I'm getting?
I think that's the gist.
Okay. But if you're outside of the clan and you're born of no spiritual energy, you just don't get niche. You don't get a pact at all.
I assume, yes.
Okay.
Let's read. So, Frosty says Toji didn't have any cursed energy. Only Marky has a little cursed energy, as Mai was born a twin. Yep, I said that. Pretty much, yeah. Frosty's right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so Marky awakens. There's a sad scene where she's like sad for Mai. Very sad moment. And then OG is like, oh my gosh, this aura, it's just like Toji. And this scene caused a lot of drama online. This one
Why?
panel. So even though the Western fans loved this entire scene, there was this huge outcry from the Japanese fans. You know, there were so many like comments online just absolutely hating on this scene. Let me just see if I can pull some up.
What was the specific reason? Was it like they don't want her being Toji, or
No, it's not that. It's just that it didn't look like the manga, essentially.
it didn't look like the manga?
Yeah, like a lot of these fans just pretty much saying, "Hey, it's not like the manga." The manga panel had Toji and Maki standing side by side, but this scene it looks
and
like
they overlapped it.
Yeah.
they
it's more of like an overlap.
Do we have that image from the manga? So I know exactly what.
It's in the manga. All right, this is the scene that a lot of people were crying about. So that's the anime and that's the manga.
Anime did it better.
Yeah, I like the anime as well. It shows that Toji spirit is inside Maki and it's just coming out. Essentially, it's kind of that visual representation.
Yeah, anime did it so much better. I mean, I like what the manga is trying, but I don't know. The anime just looks much better.
Yeah. A lot of
A very
Eastern
rare
fans were very...
a very rare example of when the anime takes a spin on its own and makes
Yeah.
it better than the original.
That's what a lot of Japanese fans didn't like about it, because it was very different to
Not faithful.
the manga's view. I think it's way better, in my opinion.
Way better, dude. Yeah.
Like, all the scenes are so much better. But yeah, Maki instantly like slices this dude's head off. It's like, whoa. It's like, how'd you think about this scene with OG?
Nara, dude, it was sick, bro.
Yeah.
It was sick.
Just like that,
So
instantly.
easy as
Yeah.
well. It's like, damn.
Wasn't even like a fight. It was an assassination right there.
God damn. Do you know, I think what we needed some of like how Maki feels about this clan. We only hear what she says from season 1, but we need to experience it. We need more scenes of her going through like trauma and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm not at this point. I'm still not on her side fully. You know, it's. I mean, it's cool. It's epic, but it's not something. I'm like, yeah, go on, let's get revenge. You know, because I'm not there yet. I haven't really gone through her journey yet. You know.
Yeah, I suppose that
I
is
think-
more the author's issue. Like, I don't think he really developed Maki before this arc. You're not the only one who thinks that as well. There are some fans out there who were hoping that they could have at least gotten more development. I know that one reaction channel, Studio Gek, wanted like
Studio
an
Gek.
between season 2 and 3 to fully establish how the characters felt at the end of season 2 and how they feel going into season 3.
They are smart people. Studio Gek are very smart. Yes, I agree.
And yeah, that's that scene. And then pretty much the Hei clan, or the Hei, the main, whatchamacallit, the Kura unit and the Hei, they're like, oh, Maki's going crazy, let's surround her, let's take her out. And she's like, nah, I'm gonna take you guys out. And she's super calm, she's not stressed out. she just takes all of these dudes out with ease. And
Because at this point,
yeah,
these people still think Maki is just a regular old Maki, right? They don't know about this heavenly pact that just happened.
pretty much, yeah.
So they've clearly misunderstood the situation at hand and then just got themselves killed. I will say, this specific scene, not a fan of the music choice.
Oh, a lot of I think there are some people online like Chibi Reviews and other content creators as well were talking about how the music wasn't that good on TikTok as well. They didn't like how it felt had like a Western vibe, almost like a Cowboy Bebop.
Tarantino, and it gave me Kick-Ass.
Yeah, it was very Kill Bill. A lot of people
Kill
made
Bill,
reference to Kill Bill.
Kick-Ass. What's the girl from Kick-Ass? The little kid.
Oh,
Like na 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 na
Hit
na.
Girl.
It gave me that Hit Girl. That's it. It gave me that vibe. That song. That na 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 na.
Yeah.
Just it didn't fit the scene, dude. It just
Yeah, the manga is, when you read the manga, it just, all these panels are just so much more, because it's in black and white, it gives off this really like eerie vibe, you know?
yeah. It's very serious. It's like a weird tonal shift because
Yeah.
everything was serious. You just see that guy's skull get chopped off, and then the tone just gets a bit more comedy-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe the author wanted to go in that direction or something. If he had a say in the animation, I'm not sure.
Regardless, I do like the visuals. Visually, it looks really nice.
Yeah,
You know, I
course,
like
yeah,
the different
visual.
styles. It goes black and white. It's very old school Hollywood. I like that. You know, I kind of think it
Course, yeah.
fits with her vibe. She doesn't care anymore, so she's just killing them with ease. There's no hatred. It's like, hey, let's just do what we gotta do. And I think the song kind of reflects that mood, that very chilled out vibe of like not really caring what's happening, you know.
No, I understand. It was a bit of a whiplash when it happened
Yeah.
so quickly.
So after she defeats all of them, the Hay come in to fight her, and yeah, it's just a whole long big battle sequence. What did you think about this entire sequence of events?
Like, that dude couldn't walk any slower. The guy's like bleeding from the nose and the mouth, and he's got her trapped in like a genjutsu. And then the guy's like just walking calmly, not assessing the situation, and just walking slowly towards it. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? This is your only chance you have to kill this person, and you're taking a leisurely stroll. Why?
I think they just assumed that she was a weakling, you know. They were like, oh, it's just Maki, you know.
After seeing her wipe out 90% of the Zenin clan at that moment.
I mean, I think
And
it's
also,
because
this is
yeah,
another annoyance to have is where they just see their comrades die. People that they grow up with, eat with, hang out with, die in front of them, and there's no reaction on their face to like, oh, Marky, yeah, let's just kill Marky. There's no, it was lacking. It was lacking emotion. It is
Yeah.
weird.
I mean, I suppose,
Of
yeah.
course, the action sequence was still sick.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, this is like probably Marpa's best episode in terms of the animation, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Maki was going absolutely insane throughout this entire fight. There were so many
Oh,
cool.
she's ripping out the throat. Ow! Yo, that was crazy. She ripped out like 3 people's throats or heart or whatever it was that she just grabbed. It was insane.
Mm-hmm.
So damn sick. Now I'm thinking, like, what are the potential fights is she gonna have in the future, bro?
Who knows?
It's insane.
Yeah. Who knows? Anyway, after she defeats them, Naya is like, damn, girl, you don't have a heart. And she's like, it was taken away from me. This whole panel is very different to the manga. In this panel, it's like a mid shot of her just throwing the head into the river. But in the manga, it's literally a front view of her saying all of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, yeah. I see.
but I didn't have an issue. I just noticed the difference, I'm guessing they wanted it to be more cinematic. I like how Marpa drew him to be so ugly though in this shot. Like he
And it was
deserves
also
he deserves
the
it.
the dialogue slightly different, unless the translation was wrong. Because it said in the manga it says it was taken from me, but here in anime it says she took it with her.
Do you have a human heart? No, it was taken from me. Have no heart.
It was, it
Nah,
was
she
taken with
took it
her.
with her. Oh yeah, it is a little different. I mean, anime and mangas do tend to do that. It's
It could be a
probably
translation issue as well,
yeah.
but who knows?
It does kind of change the vibe of it a little bit. It almost feels like the manga she blames the clan for what happened to Mai, but in the anime, it's more like she doesn't want to acknowledge the clan anymore. Essentially, like
I mean,
y-
yeah, after killing 100 people, I'd assume so. This is like a death penalty, if anything. Like, this is crazy.
yeah, pretty much. And then we get
Like,
like a really
yeah.
short like flashback with Naoya, and even as a kid, this guy is a little Draco Malfoy being like, I'm superior than everyone else. The guy who is going to be the head of the clan has no cursed energy, and it's Toji, and he has this insane amount of aura, and he just looks so moody in this shot.
No, I must have missed that in like previous seasons. Was it always known that Toji was going to be the next head of the clan, or did I just forget about that?
Oh,
And
sorry,
that is
I'm
why.
no, sorry, I misread that. It's
Oh,
Naoya. He's saying I'm going to be the head of the clan after his father. That's
oh,
what I
right.
meant to say. Yeah,
Okay. No,
and
okay.
he's talking about how there's a loser in the Zenin clan, and that's Toji.
The
And
only
that's how
loser.
he views him because he doesn't have any curse energy.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, but that shot of Toji walking by is so damn sick. It's so cool, dude.
I'm happy you say that because a lot of Japanese fans hated this scene.
Why? I don't
Yeah,
get these people. I don't get the Japanese.
let's
I don't know
pull
what
up
you on
a
about.
negative comment from one of them.
Why?
This
That looks
scene,
so cool.
yeah. So this is what one says. The scene I was most hyped for was super intense and bad R in the original manga, but in the anime, the directing made the screen all blurry, and it's just
Oh,
breezed by. Such a letdown.
go, go away. Go away, dude. What are you talking about? Toji's dead. The only time we get to see him on screen is through flashback. This
Yeah,
was the sickest flashback scene we got of this character, dude. Come on, man.
there are people
What do
like
you?
hating on the director Shota Goshizono, saying that the director ruined the episode, and
Nah,
people say
nah,
that the manga was better, saying it was screwed up in the anime.
nah. You animate something better. Go on. I dare you, bro. This scene was so cool.
Again,
This,
yeah,
nah.
yeah,
These people are insane.
hmm
They are insane.
yeah, and not just X, but also TikTok as well. Like people downvoting the episode, just a lot of negativity, towards this episode.
What the JJK episode was dog shit? No, your opinion is dog shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? These comments are crazy.
I know. Yeah, people just thinking that the manga was better. I mean, honestly, I don't. I think the anime was better. I much prefer watching it because I don't know if you saw it, but here, look at the drawings here. So there's a reason why it looks like this. So apparently, Gege, the author, was quite ill around this time, so he couldn't really deliver
Oh,
much. So it was very sketchy and scratchy. But
yeah, I
in
could
my
see that. Yeah.
opinion, it kind of works because Marky's just going crazy and everyone is going crazy. So all the scratchy lines sort of, I don't know.
Oh, this was actually officially released in the volume when
Yeah,
it came out. This is. I would ask for a refund.
I think Gege did redo this panel in like another volume. I did see like a refined version of it somewhere, but
Okay.
yeah, this is
This is
officially on the
yeah.
Viz account, you know, like
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, the
if he
rest
was
of it looks
ill,
pretty good. Like, look at all this. Like, this is all pretty clean.
of course, yeah, yeah, yeah. He had like even when he's ill, he's drawing better than me, of
Yeah,
course.
it's just these
But
two panels because this is like, yeah, it was just
yeah,
these two that he was ill on, and I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care. It's still, I mean, this is one dude drawing all of this. At the end of the day, you know, it's not a
exactly, yeah,
studio,
pretty much.
so I kind of
Yeah,
forgive it. But I mean, the anime is just leaps and bounds better. It's so much better, you know, and I'm happy it got the adaptation it deserved. So yeah, we pretty much the final fight of the episode is Naoya versus Maki. And what do you think about all of this craziness?
the moment she started counting, 1, 2, 3, yeah, bro, rest in peace, rest in peace. Like, listen, that why else is somebody counting? Because they're counting your frames, bro. Your
Mm-hmm.
superpowers are gone, dude. Like,
Yep.
it's GG's. Even I'm like, okay, if I was this blonde-haired prick, how would I beat this person? And I'm like, yeah, do you know what? Try and hit her from behind. That's your only chance. Nope, nope. She clocks him in the head when he's trying to do that sneak attack. Yikes, man! I did not expect this guy to die this early, man. Just insane.
Yeah, watching the anime only to react to this episode was so funny. You know, it was like,
Oh
what?
yeah, this he's like using her as a punching bag at one point. No effect at all. No
Yeah,
effect at all. He's like punching back in the ribs, side to side, in the back and front. No effect. No effect whatsoever. Yeah, she's a tank, dude. I don't know how anyone can beat her except for like people like Gojo or Sakuna, like those levels of like
yeah.
characters. But insane, insane, like power level, like increased power level development.
Oh yeah, definitely. I like how Naoya acknowledges Toji. You know, even though he has a superiority complex, but he acknowledges Toji. You know, as this goated dude,
Yeah.
and he doesn't
What did
want
he?
to
Yeah, because
acknowledge.
he said something. He said something like, "You're not going to be in his place" or something,
Yeah,
or "I will be in his place" or something like that. To that
yeah.
effect.
I mean, his bias towards Maki is just it's blinding him. You know, he doesn't want to see Toji in her. He wants to be like the next Toji, essentially.
So if I'm not mistaken, the way his powers work is that he's thinking it and it's happening in that frame because it's
Yeah,
the moves is happening before he does it. If that
yeah.
makes sense.
This shot, it says he must create a movement within one. Every, it's like one. What is it? 1 out of 24 of a second.
Yeah, like if this was an animation, which it is, it's like one frame,
Yeah, pretty much.
1 frame, 2 frame, 3 frame, and then it's crazy how the animators have just like recreated that. It's so good. Give these guys a raise.
Yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it. And then there's this really cool slow mo shot of Maki just,
Yep.
catching Naya off guard.
He tried to do a sneak attack, hitting him from behind, and then it didn't work.
Yeah,
So he just turns around, clocks him.
and then she just punched him not once, not twice, but 4 times. It's like he keeps cutting back to different angles of Naya. This was a funny scene, you know.
I actually thought he died in this scene, but he survived it somehow.
Yeah, but I mean, God, his bones were just breaking.
Oh yeah, his
Like that was nasty.
bone is just gone.
Yeah.
Nasty, yeah.
What did you think about Maki ending her mother like that?
I was a bit confused with this part, but she's like, no, everyone has to go. Yeah, everyone has to go.
Yeah, because
Even including my own mum. Like,
because she
crazy.
wasn't really there for Maki. You know, she was sort of very passive in her life, essentially. So in Maki's eyes, she is just as guilty, as everyone
But she
else.
did survive the attack, though, right?
Yeah, she did. I mean, she was on death's door, essentially.
Death's door enough to get revenge on.
This scene was so satisfying because this guy from episode 1 has just been poo-pooing on
Prick.
women.
Yeah.
And now he's the one who's ended by not just any woman, but a woman who isn't a fighter. So there's just a poetic irony right there. And he deserves it,
Yeah.
And then that's pretty much how the episode ends. You got the little witch girl.
This girl coming back from Hogwarts. I don't even remember this character. Who is she?
Yeah, she's from season 1. She was best friends with Mai in season 1. She was like, I love
Season
Mai.
1.
I am Mai's biggest fangirl. And she's the one who was scolding Obara about you have to be a proper woman and all that and live up to society's expectations. That was her.
This Hogwarts looking air character, man. Yeah, because she does look familiar with her like ponytails or whatever that's called, that hairstyle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we just need to see more scenes with these characters, man. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah, that is one of the biggest problems with JJK is that they just kind of like they just kind of skip through. It's pretty much the manga. Like even the manga's like this,
Yeah, I don't know. It's too fast paced. What he does in the manga, Geiji. What's
yeah,
the name?
Gege Akutami.
Yeah, the guy's just rushing his own story. But you know what? It's his story. He can do whatever he wants, and clearly he just wants to get to the action points because that's like the highlight of his. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I'm gathering because he doesn't care about character development.
Yeah. I mean, the anime kind of expands on the fight sequences, but the characters, it's what you see is kind of what you get, and that's it, that is how the episode comes to an end. Overall, this is probably my favorite episode of the whole series, in my opinion. Like, I'd like the writing, the storytelling
of the whole series.
Yeah, I think so.
So, wow. Okay,
I think so.
So even the episodes that we will have in the future.
Oh no! I mean the series so far.
Oh, the series so far.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
I'm just an idiot.
Because there's so much more. You think this is it? No, this is just the beginning.
Okay. Oh, I'm nervous, dude. I'm scared. I'm terrified. I don't even know where this show is going to take me. I don't even know what to predict for the next episode. I don't know what's happening, dude. But all I know for certain, I'm going to get spoiled on Friday. I'm going to get spoiled so bad.
You got to watch it on Thursday because that's when it comes out.
I'm busy. I know.
Yeah.
I'm busy, though.
You got to watch it. That's what I do. I got to sit down for 20 minutes, watch it, and then I'm not spoiled. Well, I'm an anime only, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that is how the episode ends. So what are your theories for episode 5?
Oh dear, okay. Theories. Okay. So previous episode, right? Episode 3, there was a chart of what every character was going to do, right? Maki was going to go and gather the weapons from the Zenin clan.
Oh yeah.
And then there were other characters like Yuto was going to go to this district to enter the games. And then another group of people were going to find that guy that was stronger than Yuta. And was there another path? Or was that it? Do you remember? I think that was it. I think it was just those 3 plot points, right?
So let me just get the episode up. So last week's episode, let's have a look at that.
I think we might return to.
So yeah, the gang kind of split off. It looks like Yuji and Megami are going somewhere, and then Maki, she went to the Zenin clan. Chozo and Yuki, they are going to be the bodyguards of Kenjaku.
So they're just going to stay there. I don't think we're going to return back to that spirit realm, wherever that was.
That was it. So basically, their mission, Yuji and Megami, have to recruit
The guy
Kenjaku,
that,
Hikari,
yeah, that's it.
Kenji.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they're gonna
So
do.
it's either that's gonna happen next episode, or we will see Yuta next
But then
episode.
you also got this guy Tabata at the end of the
Oh
episode.
yeah, that guy. I
So
forgot about that guy. He's
what's
just a
what's going
random
on with him?
character. I wouldn't even be surprised if we don't see him until next season. I'd be like, yeah, do you remember this one guy from last season that we see for like 10 seconds? Yeah, that's what I feel like happens in this show. Yeah, we could see this guy next time. I don't know.
But yeah, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen in next week's episode? It's a big mystery.
And also the preview, like the episode previews
Oh
from like when
yeah.
they preview the next episode, they don't reveal much.
No, it's all in
It's
black and white. They keep it
yeah,
mysterious, which is
I
good.
like that. I love that.
They don't spoil, which is how it should be. But yeah, cool episode. It's the highest rated of IMDb, despite the Japanese fans not liking it. The Western guys love it, so that's pretty cool.
I think it's because when a Japanese read the volumes, right? I think obviously as well, Jujutsu Kaisen manga is more popular in Japan than it is in the Western world, and
Oh
because
yeah,
of that, not a lot of us have opinions on the manga. But when it comes to like the Japanese fans, when they read the volume, they have the image in their head. They have it played out in what the anime would look like when it is animated, and when it's not up to their standards, they don't like it. That's what I'm assuming. They've had this image in their head for so long of what they expect in the anime, and when it doesn't deliver, they get disappointed. For example, that Toji flashback where he's just walking. They had it visual. They had a visual of that scene in their minds of what it would look like in the anime, and then obviously it didn't deliver. And we obviously, I don't think Jujutsu Kaisen is big in here over here, specifically the manga. So we don't have that visual. So a lot of chatter is mainly to do with the manga only Japanese people.
yeah, it's more or less that, to be honest. You know, I mean, yeah, like this chapter came out in 2021, so I mean,
That is a long time ago. What the
like
flip?
manga readers have been waiting 4 years for this episode to come out. So, I mean, they've played those panels in their heads over and over again. So, if it doesn't look like how it is in the manga, then that's where the disappointment comes in,
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. I love the episode. It's great. Can't wait for next week's episode.
Deku says this is the episode of the year. And yeah, I agree. It's the
I
episode
mean,
of the year.
we still got the rest of the season to go, and there are other big shows coming out. I don't know what anime is coming out. I know Bleach is coming out. It's going to end. One Piece is coming out. And then you've got JoJo's Part 7 is coming out. So, I mean, who knows, But yeah,
Who knows?
JJK is the big one. This is the big show.
Also, kind of a side note, but not really. And this does make me hopeful. And I did see a lot of people reacting negatively to this news, right? But the Netflix news, um, signing a deal with Mappa. Have you seen that? Netflix and Mappa have like a deal in place. So what I'm hoping for is they don't release the seasons in the theaters. That's the only thing I'm hoping for, is that they don't release like the last season in the theater, or the last arc, and then they just release it on Netflix. That's my only hope for that deal. I think you're muted.
So apparently a lot of people are terrified that this is gonna make JJK woke, which is a bit untrue.
Yeah, because they released what's it called? It was Cyberpunk 2077. That wasn't woke.
Yeah. I don't
How's
know.
Edge
I feel
Runners
like a lot of
that?
people are still stuck in like 2021, 2022, like that headspace of,
Yeah.
you know, it's just very strange. But no, I don't think that's gonna happen. And if it does, I don't care. If anything, let it be woke. You know, let
What
the
could they do? What do you think they could do for the final arc of Jujutsu Kaisen to make it woke?
um, what could they do to make it woke? Um, I don't actually know. Maybe have all the girls at the end beating Sukuna, Yuji fools. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
you're talking about the Avengers Endgame.
Yeah,
That
like
moment, yeah.
that, like that, something like that.
I
Honestly,
don't think Netflix has a say on the actual production of the
yeah.
anime, right? It's just distribution.
It's just fear mongering on social media. This always happens, you know. Whenever there's a change, people just always go to the worst, and I don't know. Even then, I don't really care, you know, if it's woke, you know. Let these guys get angry, you know, because it is what it is.
I think we might.
I don't
How's
know.
Edge
I feel
Runners?
like
Oh,
a
I
lot
did
of
see good
people are
news
still
then
stuck in
because
like,
somebody just posted right here. Vinland Saga season 3. So there might be hope for that to get animated.
someone posted that. Where?
Oh, while you were scrolling, I just seen somebody for like a split second. Vinland Saga season 3, because right now season 3 is in hiatus, I guess, so there's no news on it.
Oh,
But because of this partnership between Netflix and MAPPA, there is a good chance we might see a season 3 of Vinland Saga.
maybe. I don't know about that, but yeah, maybe. Anyway, overall, I just, yeah, I don't. I'm gonna be brutally honest, dude. I don't care about this whole Netflix deal. If they take it or not, I don't care. You know, it doesn't really affect me. You know, as long as they keep
I
making
just
cool
care.
content. You know.
I just care that it won't be in theaters for long if they, because you know that trend of animes, for the next season it is going to be released in theaters and whatnot, and then you got to wait a few months for it to like release on streaming sites.
Yeah.
Well, if you're doing a partnership with Netflix, you don't have to wait that long, or you probably won't get it in theaters at all. That's the only thing I care about.
I suppose it's one of those things you just gotta wait and see. You know.
Wait and see, yeah.
Wait and see. Yeah. But honestly,
Yeah, look, two
I
companies will
don't.
work
I
together on
don't
new
care.
projects with a global. Oh.
Yeah,
A
this is.
global.
That's what I think.
Oh,
That's what people are
that's
talking
where the
about.
fear mongering is coming.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. Well, that's new projects though.
Yeah.
That's not existing projects. So this is probably like new original IP.
Mhm.
So who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? That's not stuff that already exists.
It's like the new stuff coming out. But yeah.
So something along the lines of a cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah.
That was a new project. That was totally original. But something that already exists, I don't think you're going to see anything different.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same, to be honest. Pretty much. But yeah,
We might see for next season of Jujutsu Kaisen might stream exclusively on Netflix,
it could
and
do.
we won't see it on Crunchyroll. That could happen.
I know that's gonna happen to the new Harry Potter show because Warner Brothers is now purchased by Netflix, so we could end up seeing a lot of HBO Max shows on Netflix in the future.
That's also true. Yeah.
Speaking of Harry Potter, we got an update regarding the 25th anniversary. They're going to premiere the movie again in the cinemas this year to celebrate 25 years of the first movie. So that's kind of
Oh,
cool.
good on them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of
that's
cool.
nice.
I've never seen it in the cinema, so I
You've
might
never
have.
seen it in the cinemas?
No, I've seen it on VHS, DVD'd, Blu-ray.
Wait, not even the last one?
Oh yeah, so the last one's the only one I've seen in the cinemas.
Okay, because I was gonna, yeah, because the last one is also the only one I've seen in the cinemas as well.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've
because
never.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
think yeah, the last one you got to see in the cinemas,
Oh
but the
yeah.
ones before that never had a chance.
Oh, I was way too young to see. Even the final one out, it was like I was really just hitting that okay to go into the cinema. I was
Yeah,
barely
yeah.
13 when it came out, so yeah. The others, I was way too young to watch them, but yeah, the last one, it was okay. But yeah, like, cool. We're gonna get that in the cinemas.
They need to just start. I like this trend of like bringing back old films and re-releasing them in theaters. I like that. And
Yeah, they
what
did that.
films do you think need to re-release
They did that with Lord of the
that hasn't
Rings
yet?
this month as well. So
They've done it with Terminator. Um,
yeah,
they've done it with
Terminator,
Batman,
Batman.
Star
I've seen
Wars.
it. Star Wars.
What other?
They did it
What other
with
films do you think?
Third Encounters of. Is it Close Encounters of a Third Kind or something like that?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
did
yeah.
that.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Movies that I want to see back in the cinemas. That's a good question. I can't even think of any right now. I think Lord of the Rings was the trilogy that I wanted to see, but I don't really know. You know, what would I want to see? There really isn't a movie that I want to see in the cinemas. You know, that I can think of. What about you?
June, June 2. I missed that.
Oh, I was thinking like classic movies, not like
Yeah,
modern
you're thinking,
movies.
yeah, yeah, classics, okay, as well. Classic modern films you missed out on. Um, yeah, dude, I missed out on June 2 because I didn't, at that time, I wasn't interested in the June series.
Yeah, but that came out 2 years
I didn't
ago.
watch,
Yeah,
didn't see June 1, didn't see, obviously, June 2 in theaters. And it's only like a year later, I'm like, okay, let's see the hype. Let's just watch June 1 and watch June 2. Blew me away, dude. That that film blew me away. Send them to heaven. What a crazy line to say at the end of your film. Just ridiculous.
I can imagine them re-releasing those films before Part 3 comes out in December.
Yeah, in IMAX specifically as well, because that's a different. You can't see that again in IMAX. That specific footage, only in theaters.
Oh yeah, apparently Sinners broke records. It became the most nominated movie in Oscar history,
Oh, that's so
beating
good.
Lord of the
Okay.
Rings.
Have you seen Sinners?
Oh yeah, saw it last year.
I've not seen it yet.
Damn, it was like one of the biggest movies of the year in terms of like
Yeah, I
conversation.
remember. I remember all the buzz about Sinners, and my biggest fear was like, you know what? Because it's like a black cast, they probably won't get enough nominations for the Oscars. But dude, 16. I'm actually happy about that.
Yeah, it's been really dominating the awards, so that's cool. I think it deserves it. It's a great film, you know.
Yeah, that's on my list to watch as well.
Yeah. But yeah, movies I want to see in the cinemas. Can't really think of any. I think I've seen all the movies that I wanted to see in the cinemas. Maybe the Potter films.
Potter, yeah. So
Maybe
this is your
Potter.
chance.
Maybe the
This is your
Potter.
chance to see it.
Maybe the Potters. That'd be pretty fun. But I've seen them too many times that I feel like I might grow bored of them. I've just seen them way too many times. Way too many times. To be fair, I'm at a point where I prefer to watch new stuff instead of going back
Yeah.
and watching older
Yeah.
stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. After Endgame, I've only watched 2 movies twice in the MCU post Endgame. I've only seen Endgame twice, actually, to be honest.
I think Spider-Man: Homecoming was the only like Marvel film where I've seen more than once in theaters.
I saw No Way Home twice.
No, yeah, that No Way Home's good as well.
Homecoming I only saw one time. I thought it was okay. It was better than the Andrew movies, in my opinion.
Yeah, see, a lot of people hate on Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I don't know why.
I just think it has a very clunky story.
Is it because they try to juggle too much?
Yeah, it's like there's the whole Peter plot line with his father, and Uncle Ben becomes like a nothing character in those movies. You know, like
Well, I mean, Uncle Ben
Peter
is
is
dead.
yeah, like in the Toby movies, like he was still a big like presence. You know, up until the final movie with Toby. You know, but like Uncle Ben, his presence in the Andrew movies, he's pretty much forgotten about in the second act of the first movie.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. Now that I'm thinking
you
about
know,
it, he is in. I think maybe it's because they tried to steer away from the Ben Parker stuff. Maybe because yeah, you're right. Because even in Amazing Spider-Man 1, he doesn't have a big presence.
yeah.
He's like a no. He just
It's
dies, and
yeah,
that's it.
it's
He's
mainly
nobody.
what's happening with his father, like the mystery around his father.
Yeah.
I do wish we got more about that. You know, it did seem interesting. You know,
Yeah,
but I
I
know,
mean, there were deleted scenes with him with his dad,
yeah,
right? But then it just
yeah,
didn't
because
work
he's
out.
in
But
the graveyard, but they didn't put it into the film.
I love the action in Amazing Spider-Man 2 and the music.
Oh yeah, the action was
But I
cool.
guess because it flows by so quickly, I'm not really thinking about the plot
But this is one of those
too
films that
much.
I kind of forget. You know, I kind of forget it existed. You know, I remember watching it and
It's definitely my
thinking it was
guilty
cool.
pleasure. Spider-Man films, I love it.
I'll be honest, it's probably my least favorite of the Spider-Man movies. I think. When I think about it.
Um, I think if I had to rank them, I would say at the bottom of the list would be Amazing Spider-Man 1. Then it will be Spider-Man. Uh, is it Far From Home? Where they goes to Europe,
Yeah, that's Far From.
and then Spider-Man 3, and then Homecoming, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then Toby Spider-Man 1, and then Spider-Man 2 at the top.
I would say at the bottom is Amazing Spider-Man 2, then it's Far From Home, then it would possibly be, out of all of them, it might be Homecoming. No, not Homecoming, sorry. Amazing Spider-Man 1, and then it's Homecoming, and then Spider-Man 3, and then it's Spider-Man 1, No Way Home, then Spider-Man 2. That's how I'd rank it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about No Way Home. I forgot about No Way. So No Way Home would be in between Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Yeah. That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good list.
Yeah, it's a pretty good film. Cool film. But yeah, speaking of Spider-Man, Sam Raimi confirms no Spider-Man 4 is happening. He's pretty much shut all those
Done with
rumors
it.
down. Honestly,
Oh.
yeah, I kind of agree. I don't know what more they could do with those characters. I think their arcs ended in 3, you know?
It's annoying because we're gonna obviously see more Toby, right?
Yeah.
We're probably gonna see him in Doomsday. We're gonna see him in Secret War, and it's just and also in like the comic books, there's like different takes on like old Spider-Man, right? Old Peter Parker and
hmm
what he's doing. So they could easily do like a series with Tobey Maguire because he is at that age now, like an old Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think he'll be in Doomsday and Secret Wars, but I think they just want to focus with Tom now. I think they're going to do those stories
Tom
with
is the
him.
Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
if,
true. It's going to be
yeah,
confusing with the audience. Yeah.
yeah. I think so. I think when Toby and Andrew appear, it's going to be like a special cameo appearance.
Yeah.
Because
You're right.
it might be too overwhelming for casuals, you know.
Spider-Man 2 is a film I would like to see in theaters again.
Oh yeah,
That's for sure.
that's a good. It came out I think 2 years ago in the cinemas, but
God dang it.
I probably missed that one out.
I didn't know. I forgot. I missed it.
But yeah, these are great films. I don't think they need any more, but it is what it is. And then Sam Raimi is talking about how he wanted to do a Batman movie in the past. And now a lot of people want him to do Batman for the James Gunn universe.
I wouldn't, in my opinion, I don't think Sam Raimi was a good director for Batman.
You don't think he will be a good director?
It's a different tone. Because him doing Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, Batman is so different and gritty and dark from what he's made. You know, I don't know how it would work.
I think it'd be more like the Tim Burton one, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and I don't want that.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
Yeah,
I hate Tim Burton's Batman.
Yeah, me too. I don't really like that version of it. I think the best version is the Christian Bale movies, the Dark Knight trilogy.
I would. You know what? I would have to say Robert Pattinson's.
I've only seen that movie one time, so I need to rewatch it.
I've seen it twice, dude. That film is amazing.
Because I'm so used to the Christian Bale movies, and I'm like, to me, that's Batman. That's Bruce Wayne.
Dude, Dark Knight is amazing. The only issue I have with those films is how grounded in realism it is. It's like it's too realistic. It feels like it's a film that can exist in the real world, and I don't want that. Whereas Robert Pattinson's Batman, like that just feels like Gotham. Whereas Christian Bale's Batman, that just looks like New York City.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't look like Gotham at all.
Yeah, I do see a point. It doesn't have that like crazy vibe that Gotham City is known for.
Yeah.
But even that Batman still feels kind of grounded, you know.
Not grounded in realism.
Yeah, I still kind of viewed it as like a Dark Knight 4 when I watched it, because it did still it felt like it still had that dark vibe of this trilogy, you know, but it was just more violent.
Have you played the Batman video games, Batman Arkham Asylum?
I played one of them one time many years ago.
That's because that's the vibe I got. It's like that scene where Robert Pattinson is just walking in a corridor, and it's like there's like lines of policemen standing like side by side of each other, just looking at Batman walking past them. Like, dude, that just feels like an Arkham game. It's just so. They capture that vibe so well.
I need to rewatch it, dude. I haven't seen it in so long, so
it's so good.
I will say it does remind me of. It gives me those like the Netflix shows, like the Daredevils. It has that vibe, which I quite like. So I'll give it that. But I haven't seen this movie.
Have you seen The Penguin yet?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you've seen The Penguin? Okay.
Yeah.
Because that does fit like a TV show as well.
Yeah.
Easily make spin-offs of these type of characters.
Not even like the TV show, just the vibe of it. It reminds me of those shows.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in Batman 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who is it? They've replaced Catwoman, I think. Or maybe they're just not using that character again.
I don't think so.
Somebody got cast in Batman 2, and we don't know. I can't remember her name. It was a while ago.
Okay. I'm not too sure.
But 2027 is ridiculous.
I know
Why
Sebastian
is it
Stan.
taking that long? Why is it taking that long to make a Batman 2?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm so like, I feel so disconnected from it because it's been so long. You know. I feel like my emotional investment is starting to fade away. Because of the amount of time it's been. So I think before this movie comes out, I've got to rewatch the other one. But I will say this: out of all the DC movies, this is the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Like, Batman is the only character in that universe that I actually like and find interesting. Superman's cool, but it's Superman, you know. It is what it is.
Very boring character and very difficult to get that movie right.
Yeah.
Even in video games, there hasn't been like a single Superman video game yet in like a long time now. You know, so that's why people just stay away from Superman because he's so difficult to write
Yeah.
and make.
It's
Batman is just perfect.
Batman is like, yeah, that's cool. You know, you can do so much with that. It's not just Batman, it's just all the characters in Gotham, like Harley Quinn, the Joker, Penguin. You know, all those characters he interacts. Yeah.
Yeah. His rogue gallery is just nuts on a different level.
I don't really get that vibe from Superman's world.
Superman's here because he's so strong. The characters he has to fight are people who are world enders. You know.
Yeah.
Like Brainiac, which I think is going to be in the next Superman film.
I just find the Superman characters and universe to be more dull compared to Batman.
Yeah. That's why I think they're trying to quickly set up the Justice League, because the cartoon Justice League show was so damn good. When you see so many heroes just connect. I think that's what James Gunn is trying to recreate in the live action universe. It's
Possibly.
Just have these characters connect with each other
as
soon as possible.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't rush it though. Like, just...
Well, he is, though.
He kind of is, though, yeah.
He is rushing.
Yeah, to be fair, like Superman, this one did feel like, whoa, we're just jumping straight into it. We got all these characters in.
You know, the one thing I didn't say about Superman is that I didn't like that the world was gonna die, like get sucked up into a black hole. I hate that stuff.
Yeah,
that's like a world-ending type thing. You know, that's like a huge, like, devastating thing that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
And they've already used it in the first film. You can't use that plot point anymore.
Yeah.
It'll be too dumb.
I mean, it's a better movie than any of the DCEU. Maybe except for Wonder Woman 1. That one was pretty great. Like,
yeah,
the first one. But the rest were just bad. I didn't like any of them. So I will give James Gunn this. It is a huge improvement. Huge improvement. But yeah, that's Superman and Batman out of the way. Now we've got, going back to anime, so the Oscars released their nominees for Best Animated Movies. Animated.
Yeah, no Chainsaw Man, no Demon Slayer. This list is irrelevant.
Yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like pretty mad about this. Like, people saying Demon Slayer was robbed, Chainsaw Man was robbed. And yeah, I'm quite surprised that it's not on here. But it does show me something, you know, it's giving...
what the heck is Elio?
Elio was the Pixar film that came out. You didn't see it?
No, did you see it?
Yeah, I did. It came out last year.
How the heck is it nominated?
So it's such an okay film. It's like, yeah, it's pretty... It reminds me of, you know, the 2000 Disney movies. You know, those experimental movies that they made. It kind of has those vibes.
Bro, it's like, just because it has the name Disney like on the label, it's like, yeah, it's a safe bet to put on a nomination. It's so lazy.
Yeah,
dude.
it is. It is.
It's so whack.
It's very bad, you know, like... I mean, it flopped at the box office as well, so... You would assume that they would put like Demon Slayer, which beat out Elio in the box office, to be on here. K-pop makes sense, I would say that, and I like Zootopia too as well.
K-pop makes sense. Zootopia makes sense. What is Little Emilie, the character?
I've heard good things about this one. People seem to like this one.
And Arco? Never heard of Arco.
Arco. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Arco. Never seen it. Never seen it. Never seen it. It looks like it's 3D. Or maybe like 2D rendered. 3D, I don't know. It has that
I
toon shader
remember
look.
seeing, actually, no, I do remember seeing a trailer for this a while ago, and it's a kid from the future. He somehow falls into the past, where it's depressing, or maybe he fell into the future. I don't know, but yeah, he's time traveled basically, and it's a very depressing world that he's living in currently, and he's trying to change it. That's basically what that film is, I think.
Okay.
I think.
That sounds interesting. Well, maybe when it comes out on Netflix, I'll probably check it out.
Hot take, I don't think K-pop Demon Hunters should be there.
Really?
Hot take. Hottest of takes.
I know you. So yeah, like remind us as why you weren't a fan of it. Yeah.
I didn't like the characters.
Okay.
I didn't like the music.
Fair enough.
Didn't like this generic ass story.
So yeah, the story's about Rumi, who's like half demon, and characters are killing demons essentially. And then you got the guy Jinu, who's like a demon, betrayed his family, and now he's fighting Rumi. And it's a lot of stuff happening. But yeah, you didn't like it. You might be in the minority. You know, a lot of people liked it.
I think a year from now, people look back at Demon Hunter and hate it.
I mean, who knows? Maybe like people do that for popular films. So, but
it's because it's that recency bias that's in your head. But then after that's gone, you have like an objective view of what you can look. You know, when you've watched something and you've enjoyed it, you have this bias in your head. But when time goes on, you can look back at it with an objective view, and then you could pick out some of the weaker parts of what you've seen. You know,
like Thor Ragnarok. That's how I feel about that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this
Last
movie,
Jedi.
people like love it, and I thought it was fine, but over time I just kind of was like, the humor is just killing me, you know.
Too much comedy, bro.
The Last Jedi is another movie that over time gets worse and worse and worse, in my opinion. You know, it's not a good film. You know, people who say it's great, I'm very surprised, very baffled by it.
Yeah.
I think it ruins Luke's character. Like even the actor doesn't like it.
Easily.
He calls him Jake Skywalker, doesn't he?
Oh.
Didn't you see the interviews of him saying it's?
No, I've not heard him say that. I've seen many interviews with
Yeah.
Mark Hamill, but I've not heard him refer to that character as
Hamill,
Jake Skywalker. That's
Jake
crazy.
Skywalker. Yeah, he calls him Jake Skywalker.
No.
Yeah, in an old comic book interview, Mark Hamill said he pretended to play Jake Skywalker in The Last Jedi. Yeah, I agree with him. Yeah. I think the movie's bad, you know, it's not a good film. To be fair,
a character assassination, that's what it was.
I think the Star Wars universe ended with Force Awakens. You know, this was like the last movie that I liked. This was like...
I think it ended in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. But I mean, this is like the last time I enjoyed a Star Wars film. Not like the ending.
I think you have to look at with an objective lens.
Mm-hmm.
Force Awakens is really bad.
I do I see people's opinions, but I still think it's fun to watch. You know, I think it's a fun watch. You know, if it's on TV, I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I do see.
They killed Han Solo.
Yeah, I do see.
Han Solo
Yep. I get all the complaints. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was because it was so new at the time, and there were so many possibilities that even watching it, it still feels very hopeful. Like, oh, we wonder where this trilogy is gonna go, and then it leads to Last Jedi, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. You know. But
This, I
yeah,
think,
yeah,
if we didn't get this, we would never have gotten Last Jedi.
yeah. Yeah, the Disney movies, to be fair, dude, like I kind of view them as like an alternative universe. Like I don't consider any of
Yeah.
these movies canon, you know? Like
Yeah, a lot
none
of
of them.
people don't see this as canon. Yeah.
Like for me, it ends on the Endor, is it Endor? Where Luke and the gang are
Andor.
celebrating.
Oh, Endor, the planet, not Andor,
Yeah,
the
it ends
show.
on Endor with the gang
I think so.
celebrating. That's how it ends, you know? I don't consider any of the trilogy to be canon in the Disney universe, but yeah, it was kind of disappointing, you know. I do wish more could have been done with it, but it is what it is. I mean, to be fair, dude, I haven't seen Force Awakens in many years, so I'm only going based on my memories of watching this movie back in 2019. So that was the last time I saw it. So I don't know if it's good now, like 6 years later, 7 years later now, you know. So because when I rewatch stuff, my opinions do change, you know.
Yeah.
Things aren't as good or as bad
Just the
on a
kind of
rewatch.
Ren stuff trying to be like a new Darth Vader. It's so cringy. It's so. And his lightsaber has like a knight hilt on it. What are we doing?
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Unfortunately.
But yeah, speaking of modern movies, there was an article about Netflix. I'm trying to find it.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, it's this one.
Oh,
So
is it the in?
it's talking about how modern Netflix shows seem to be dumbing down their content because they think that people will not pay attention to it because they're on TikTok while watching it.
Sadly, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Sadly, because if you try and watch a film with like your friends or family, bro, 10 seconds in, they got the phone out.
yeah.
They got the phone out, scrolling. Why? Can't you
hmm
sit down and just enjoy
It's
what you have in front of you?
baffling. It's so baffling. People's attention spans are just destroyed because of TikTok. You know,
Social media,
social media in general.
Instagram, Facebook. It's just so dumb, dude. It's
That's why modern movies are the way they are. They are catering to people, you know? Like people complain about Hollywood being this and that, but no one is hating on the actual people watching it, you know? They're the ones who are making this happen, you know?
yep. They're just adjusting with the times.
Pretty
That's
much.
basically what they're doing.
Yeah. Like a lot of shows tend to be doing this on Netflix, you know, where they talk about a certain plot, but then they repeat it within the episode, being like, just to
Yeah.
remind the audience.
I saw the interview with not Matt. Is it Matt Damon who said it? I think it was Matt Damon. He was the one that said you have to go over the plot 3 times, at least 3 times, just to get their attention span.
Yeah, I did see something like that. Yeah,
It's sad, but
Yeah,
it's the truth. It's this where we're heading.
even when you're in, there he is. That's the quote. Even when you're in
Yeah,
the cinemas, you do see people like go on their
pulling
phones,
out the
you know,
phones. Yeah, it's done. Yeah.
like it's yeah, it's baffling. But that's where we are now, you know. It is what it is. They're just adjusting. If you know that if this is the way to get people to watch their content, then they would do whatever, you know. I mean, if you watch an older movie, like notice how it's so slowed down. The pacing is a lot slower. Things seem to breathe more.
Oh
Whereas a
no!
lot
You know
of
what I've realized?
what's that?
The partnership with Mappa.
Yeah,
The now new projects from because you know how confusing plots are with some animes, right?
yeah.
Now it's going to be drilled in your head every
Oh
second
yeah.
they get a chance. Oh boy.
It'll be good for
Oh
those
boy.
who don't understand the story and plot.
They're gonna dumb it down and then make the, I don't know, overall show be a bit crap.
Honestly,
That's
the
probably
only
what they meant by
yeah,
global thingy.
yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Honestly, I don't really care as long as it's entertaining.
I mean, how can it be entertaining if they're reiterating the plot a few times?
Not that, but I'm talking about
No,
the new
that's what I was
shows.
talking. That's
Oh,
specifically what I
okay.
was talking
Oh,
about.
fair
That's
enough.
specifically what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Because because Netflix is talking about dumbing down, their stories, right?
Yeah.
And now because it's gonna have this global perspective with anime. Now anime is also gonna be dumbed down, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's just Mappa. It's only Mappa content,
It's only Marpo. Yeah, of course.
and it's a new project. So, I
Yeah.
mean, let's be real, dude. What other shonen series is gonna get adapted by Mappa? Like, we know JJK is still in production. That's not changing. Chainsaw Man, that ain't changing, and that's it. Like, those are the two big shows. Vinland Saga possibly may be affected by this, but that's still an ongoing show. It's not a new series, so
But anime itself, right, has this point of view where the story isn't linear and it's sort of all over the place. And now this new project could be a bit dumbed down. You know what
it
I'm
could
saying?
help those who don't understand
It
specific
could.
narratives. Like maybe episodes like, the Tengen episode, that could be shortened down and just simplified for people to understand. Because a lot of people were confused watching that. So honestly, it's probably good for them,
Well, that's
you know.
Jujutsu Kaisen is a a rare it's a rare example of this because it was ridiculous how confusing that narrative was. But if you're just talking about anime in general, some anime it's not straightforward, you know.
Oh yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's confusing or anything like that. Like Jujutsu Kaisen, it's still easy to follow. But I'm scared. Like if you're watching Death Note, which is very easy to follow, what if something like Death Note would get dumbed down? You know, and then every episode
I
you
mean,
have to get.
Death Note is probably the most easy show to watch.
Well,
It's
that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
But attention spans. You
yeah.
gotta reiterate the plot over and over again.
I mean, they
That could
kind of
just diminish the
they
show.
kind of do that anyway, do they? Like they do. Like anime does have that tendency to be like, remember that time, the flashbacks, you know?
The flashbacks, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, like they still kind of do that. So I don't know.
Yeah, but think of that, but 10 times worse with the
Possibly,
attention spans.
possibly, possibly. But I mean, again, this is just all fear mongering. No one knows.
It is fear mongering. It is, yeah.
It's just, these people who write these articles know what they're doing. I mean, look at the
Clickbait,
views.
yeah.
Like, this person's making money. So, clickbait articles. And then people get angry in the comments, and then these guys win in the end. They want people to be angry. It's rage bait.
Yeah, what a disgusting sight X is.
Yeah, X is kind of bad, you know. But I
Because
don't even. Yeah.
it promotes confusion and aggression, anger, and because that's how you get paid if
Yeah.
you're subscribed to it. So you have to like rage bait people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rage bait is the easiest way to make money on social media. Like, if you want a quick buck, make people angry.
And the
Controversy.
plethora of racism posts I've seen as well is crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is like an average day on X. But then there's like I don't even know if these are real people, because the thing with social media is that if someone said this in public, no one would really care about it. But when you say it on social media, it gets shared within these echo chambers of people who have these very negative mindsets. And
Oh, I thought you was going to say the opposite, where they would never say it in public, so they post it online. Like they're a different person when they are in public, but when they are behind their computer, they're a different person.
I mean, that is, well, yeah, well, I mean, in general, like, people just don't really care about this type of stuff in the real world. Like, as much as we love these shows, they're still kind of niche to most people, you know? Most people will just be like, if it's entertaining, we'll put it on. If it's not, we'll turn it off, you know? Like, I feel like people who are more angry, I don't know, to me, it always feels like it's this bubble, you know? Like, people live in this bubble of noise, and you think it's so much bigger than it actually is, but it's not.
In the past, I think in the past, these bubbles were like still exist in the bigger bubble of the show that they enjoyed watching. But
Yeah,
because now you get paid for rage baiting,
yeah,
it's this tiny bubble that will latch itself onto these other bubbles.
yeah,
Like these people probably aren't fans of Jujutsu Kaisen anyway, and they're just hating on it
yeah.
just for the monetization and the
That's kind of what it feels like, you know. Whenever
yeah.
that's why when people talk about getting upset on social media when it comes to negative comments, I'm like, why? It's just text. You know, at the end of the day, like, nobody will say this in the real world. Like, you're not going to go to Tesco and people be like, oh, JJK, it's going to be bad because Netflix owns it. It's going to be woke. No one cares about that in the real world. People are, you know, getting their sandwiches, you know. People are, you know, getting their £3 meal deals, which is now £3.50.
I don't even think they care about anime in general.
Yeah. Like, there's still people
No.
out there that think it's cartoons, and people are nerds watching it and deserve to be bullied. I've seen all that stuff online. It's,
I mean, it's working because we're talking about it.
oh yeah,
They got us
yeah,
talking about it.
pretty
so.
much, yeah. But I mean, you know, I like these shows, but I don't really like dive into all the agendas and the politics and all that stuff. I just sort of, I'm probably the most on the fence type of person you'd ever get, you know, when it comes to these issues, you know.
It's not. So Frosty says, is it the split personality social media theory? No, it's the dead internet theory. Because these are bots at the end of the day.
Yeah, like, it's just, yeah, it's like robots just sending negativity. Like, they see a topic, let's send a controversial comment, get people riled up, you know. I mean, if people
Click
post,
on a post,
yeah,
click on a post, go to a random reply, and that reply will have nothing to do with the original post whatsoever. That's a bot.
pretty much, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane. Dude.
I mean, I know I've talked about this in the past, but I talk about the Jurassic World movie situation. So when that movie came out, Rebirth, like, there was so much negativity around this movie. People were like poo-pooing on it, saying it was gonna bomb at the box office and no one was gonna watch it. But then you go to the cinema, it's packed with people. People are watching it. It's made, how much money has it made?
Probably
Box
$1 billion.
office. Not that, but it's made quite a bit. It's like, what is it? 869 million. Not bad at all. You know. Same with
when you went to
Avatar.
watch this film, right?
Yeah,
Jurassic World. Did you see people with their phones up?
or with their phones, on their phones.
Yeah, while you were watching Jurassic World, did you notice anyone with their phones out?
Maybe one or two, but
Oh,
like, people were watching the film. You know, the people who I was sitting next
they
to.
were engaged with it. Wow,
Yeah,
okay,
like,
that's interesting.
The one kid in the movie, the boyfriend character, people loved him. They kept laughing every time he was on screen. So it's the same with the Avatar movie. Like, every time an Avatar film comes out, people hate on it. And then what happens? It makes $1 billion. Let me have a look at the box office. Oh, it's got an Oscar nominee for Best Costume. That's pretty good.
Wait, is that it?
I think. Probably more than that. Yeah, it's over $1 billion now. Yeah, $1.2 billion. Damn. I think overall, I just think people who are negative towards these things exist in bubbles online. But in
But it
reality,
is our. The thing
yeah,
is, as well, it is our bubble that they're
yeah,
doing this in, because we
yeah,
mainly talk about, anime, movies,
yeah,
TV shows, games, and
pretty
that
much,
stuff. So
yeah,
it is affecting us, annoyingly. But it's something that we're just gonna have to navigate and ignore.
yeah. It gets to a point where I just sort of disconnect from those accounts, you know? Like, there's a lot of, like, shows and movies that I don't really even watch anymore because of these fan accounts. Like, look at One Piece. I'm not really in the One Piece fandom as much anymore. I used to be, but I'm not really, like, in it, you know? I'm a super casual dude that just watches the dub of it when it comes out. And, yeah.
Dude, you brought up One Piece. The amount of slander I have seen with One Piece, specifically, they call themselves um the One Piece slander agenda or something like that. The one slander, I think they call themselves. The slander piece. That's it. The slander piece.
Slander piece.
Freaking insane, dude. It's insane. Like it's obviously memes at the end of the day, but it is funny. But like, do you know how you can now use advanced armorers haki with your weapons, right? And the
Yeah.
weapon turns black. There's a whole meme of like Mihawk buying paint, black paint, and then he's painting his sword black. It's crazy. The slander is amazing, but
Man.
it just came out of nowhere, dude. It just came out of I don't know, man. It's so random and weird.
The only controversy
This
I've been hearing about One Piece is the live action, and that's it. You know, I don't know about the anime. I know people don't like
you need to watch that if you're
Sanji for some reason. Like, they say Toei is ruining Sanji, but I don't know. Sanji's just Sanji to me, you know? It was the
Apparently,
yeah.
it's the Sakura situation where in the manga Sakura also like sometimes she would defend Naruto, but in the anime those scenes don't exist.
Yeah.
And Toei does the same thing with Sanji, where Sanji doesn't get as near enough screen time as he does as Zoro. And in the manga, they're meant to be equals. Zoro and Sanji are meant to be equals, but in the anime, Zoro is always being like has the better animation, he has more screen time, and he isn't always made like an idiot. So that's the Sanji situation we got going on
Pretty much right
in
there.
One Piece. But funny, I don't like Sanji in the anime, but I do like him in live action. I think the live action has nailed what Sanji is meant to be. The way he flirts and that. It's not egregious with his like flirting.
You know, the Sakura and Sanji does the whole agenda and the way the studio mucks with their writing. It does remind me of one character that people were talking about like a couple of years ago. It was Mikasa from AOT. In the
Oh,
first 3 seasons, like mainly season 1 and 2 in particular, like Mikasa is very much like Aaron, 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 Aaron. That's pretty much her, you know. That's all she says. But
yes.
in the manga, she is like that, but not so much. Like, there is a scene where in the anime, she's like, I am going to fight for Aaron. But in the manga, she's like, I'm fighting for humanity. You know, that's what she says.
Wow.
You know, it's during the scene. Is it season 1 when they're fighting they're putting the boulder in the wall or something like that? It's around there. I don't remember the post, but I do remember
Oh, is
the
this the
quote.
scene? Are you talking about the scene when she finds out Eren is supposedly dead and then she doesn't have the will to fight no more? Is it that scene, or are you on about
It
another
could
scene?
be that scene, but I'm sure it's another scene. You know,
Because I
Mikasa
remember, like, she stands up,
anime
she's
versus.
having like memories of Eren telling her to fight, 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 stand up and fight, and then she stands up and like fights and whatnot. And then Eren's attack Titan comes in and punches that Titan. Or you could be talking about another scene. I don't know. Because I've
I'm
not read
sure.
the manga at this point. I only read the manga much later on. So I'm not. I don't remember.
Yeah, it could be that scene, but I do remember there were other scenes of her like saying that she's fighting for humanity, but it feels like she's fighting just for Eren.
Dude, why does she look boz-eyed in that picture?
Which one? This.
I
Which
always
one?
noticed is that one where the speech bubble says, "I always notice."
I can't even see it.
It was the first image. I think it was the very first image you clicked on.
This one. This one.
Top left.
This one.
Top left.
Top left.
It was a manga panel.
This one.
That's the one. That's the image on the right. She looks a bit boz-eyed, no?
Buzz-eyed. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just maybe, I suppose.
Really? You don't see it?
Buzz-eyed.
Yeah, the image on the right. Or was that my? Yeah, no, she definitely looks boz-eyed, no?
I don't know. I don't really.
Maybe it's just perspective on my screen or whatnot. Never
Possibly,
mind.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, like anime do tend to alter certain characters and their writing. Sakura, I will say this about Naruto. Out of all the characters in the series that aren't villains, the only characters that actually get any development, in my opinion, might be Garo, Kakashi, and Sakura. I don't think the other characters get any developments in Naruto.
You're on about side characters, right?
I'm talking about like any of the heroes of Naruto.
Oh, dude, Sasuke gets development.
Sasuke is kind of Sasuke. He's still moody, you know. He doesn't really change because Sakura's... okay, I will say Sasuke. Let's put Sasuke on there as well, now that I think about it.
Naruto?
He's kind of still the same kid of like, I'm going to become Hokage. I'm going to protect you.
Hokage.
Yeah. I mean, talking about like... So let's say Garu.
Okay, let's, because I am reading the manga of Naruto,
Yeah.
right, and it's a whiplash because I haven't watched the original Naruto in quite some time, but I'm reading the manga now.
Yeah.
But more recently as well, Naruto Shippuden. I still remember a lot of scenes from them. Naruto from as a kid, as he is when he's like 16 or whatever, very different from each other. So completely different. Like Naruto was always like competitive with Sasuke, and then he's in a way he's selfish as well, and those signs of him is gone. Like he's not that character as he once was. So I would say that's development.
Maybe I need to rewatch it. I haven't seen the show since 2017, so.
Bro, but rewatch it. That show is amazing.
So maybe that's probably the issue. I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember Garu was this really emo kid. He was so like, I'm gonna kill you, but then he meets Naruto, he has a whole change of heart, and he becomes someone who wants to protect people in the end. And to me, that's growth, that's change, you know. Sakura was kind of this annoying gal towards Naruto, and then towards the end of the series she ends up saving him like multiple times, you know. That's development. And then
okay. Also, there are plot holes in Naruto, right? Like, because I'm reading the manga. Remember when Kakashi fights Zabuza?
Oh yeah.
Kakashi uses his Sharingan for the very first time. Do you know what happens after?
No,
Kakashi uses
I
his
don't
Sharingan?
remember that fight either. No, sorry.
He is passed out for a week.
Oh yeah, I do remember something like that happening.
He's in bed for a week. He's out of action for a week. That never happens again, dude. What the hell is this? Yeah. So moments like that make me laugh because of like how ridiculous it is. But dude, it's still such a great show, man. I love it.
Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty good series, but
the artwork in the manga is amazing. It's what, dude, I hate reading, but I'm already finished the first 3 volumes.
Damn.
It was so quick. It's so good.
You know the thing with TV shows is, or like anything that's long running, is that when it's finished, I don't really tend to go back and rewatch it. You know.
So I didn't feel that way as well, but because I haven't seen original Naruto in such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, let's just read it from the manga's own, from
Yeah.
his point of view.
Yeah.
And that's very refreshing because there's some scenes where I don't remember. Like I obviously don't remember the Sharingan incident where he's locked out for a week. I don't remember that at all. But that does happen in the anime, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But it's just this. Yeah, it's trust me, it's.
Maybe I do need to go back and check it again.
Yeah, you would have to.
You know. But yeah, like.
100%.
Yeah, I don't really like rewatch stuff when it's like if it's a movie or like a film series, that's easy to rewatch, you know, like it's 2 hours a day. It's like, yeah, it is what it is. But if it's a TV show, I'm like, it's a lot of time rewatching.
It is a lot of time. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you enjoy it, it doesn't feel like
yeah.
you wasted it.
Yeah, that's true. What was the last TV show I rewatched? Probably Demon Slayer. I think that was the last thing I rewatched. But with Demon Slayer, I don't know how it ends, so there's that mystery of like what happens in the end, you know?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So I don't mind going back and rewatching.
When did you rewatch Demon Slayer? Because Demon Slayer seems like a hard one to rewatch now because
I rewatched it before the movie came out, like literally a month before the movie came out.
The last two arcs were like a bit of a trek to like rewatch again because nothing happens in it.
It's not too bad on a rewatch when you're binging it. It's like, okay, just kind of like, you just go to this character, that character. I think what helped was the dub. I rewatched it in dub for the first time, so that was a new experience. I think that made it more interesting.
Yeah, I think the dub's okay, I think the dub's good.
Might be a hot take. Yeah.
What's the hot take, sorry?
I think when I watched the movie, I preferred it in dub.
Oh.
Yeah, because I watched it in sub and then dub and then sub again, and I was like, ooh, I think the dub did it better. Particularly with, what's her name? Konichi, Butterfly Girl. Shinobu, that's it.
Shinobu?
Her voice actor is so much better in the dub. Like, there's a lot of scenes when she's screaming and shouting, which, like this scene in particular, like there's so much more emotion in the dub than in the sub. In the sub, it just feels like a statement. But then in this dub, it feels more like, whoa, an experience,
There was a funny clip I've seen of the original language was English, and then somebody redubbed it with Japanese, and the Japanese was so awful. It was so bad.
Ooh.
And I think it's because when something was created in its original language, it's authentic.
Yeah.
But then when you try to redub it with some like a different language, it doesn't like sync up well.
Yeah.
And I think that's just what anime is sometimes. Sometimes you can nail it, sometimes it's bad, like awful. So I'm glad to hear that Shinobu's voice actress nails it.
Oh yeah.
I do remember like Demon Slayer being good as well.
To be fair, like all the speech is pretty much 1-to-1 with the Japanese. There might be a few more swearing in the dub. I will say she does swear a bit more in the dub, like when she's fighting Doma.
I'll have to watch an English dub.
What does she say to him? Like she says this one bad word to him, and I was laughing in the cinema when she said it. Like,
is Vegeta's voice actor in this show?
I don't know. Chris Sabat.
Is it Chris Sabat? Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Because I can't lie to you, bro. Every time I hear his voice, I tune out. I stop watching English dub.
No, he's not in Demon Slayer.
Okay, that's good. Because like my theory is like he's All Might's voice, bro. It's just Vegeta's voice.
For me, he's Zoro. That's Zoro. Every time he talks, it's Zoro.
It's crazy.
It's so distracting.
It's very distracting.
I preferred his original Vegeta voice in the dub before they redubbed it. It was very high and nasally. It was like that.
To be fair, I did grow up with this Vegeta, so I don't have an issue with it. But I can't watch One Piece live action. No, not live action, the English dub, because that's Vegeta's voice.
Oh,
And
that
then
for
All
me, that's
Might,
Zoro, because I
that's
started One Piece first, and so
yeah,
I hear
exactly,
Zoro,
dude.
you know. And then who else? Sanji, isn't he Trunks, the voice actor?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh no, isn't
yeah.
that Luffy's voice? Trunks.
No, Trunks is Sanji. It's his
Who
voice.
does Luffy? Who's Luffy? Is that
Luffy
Gohan?
is Gohan as a kid in Kai.
God dang it, dude!
Yeah.
It just seems like if you know the people in real life, you just get hired for this role.
Yeah.
It's horrendous, dude. You're not fit for it.
I think because I watched the dub first, so all these voices I associate to these characters. Oh, Brooke, he Reese from Super. Yeah.
Oh my days, bro.
Yeah, and Chopper, no, I think Chopper is original. Robin's pretty original. Frankie, maybe not in One Piece, but he's certain characters in AOT. I think he's
Oh, okay.
Commander. What's his name? Not Pixis, the other guy. Sadie's. You know, Keith.
Oh, Sadie.
Keith.
Oh, him.
Keith Sadie's, yeah.
Okay,
The
I remember.
bystander, yeah. That's his voice. But all the voice actors in One Piece are pretty original. Like, there isn't a single voice that, you know. I will
Chris
say
Texas
Usopp.
based. Oh, I
Usopp,
see,
yeah, I
okay.
forgot about Usopp. Usopp is Krillin. That's Krillin.
See, do you know that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just hire new actors. Why are you
So
just hiring
you've
your
got
friends? They're
young
not
Gohan,
fit.
you've got Vegeta and Piccolo, you've got Krillin, and then you've got Trunks right there.
Do you know what's happened? They're like, yeah, look, this is probably Chris Sabat doing this as well because he was like
And
the
Reese,
producer on
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Hmm.
So he's like, hey, this is new what big anime coming out in English dub called One Piece. It's going on for like years and years. I'm gonna hire my friends, and that's probably what they've done. They just hired his friends.
The big problem
voice
about
actor.
dubs is that, especially with the One Piece, like, they don't change their tones. It's the same.
Exactly.
yeah.
They're phoning it in, bro. They're
Particularly
phoning it in.
Usopp, Sanji, and maybe Zoro. Like, they
And
sound...
Luffy.
And Luffy. Luffy's a bit different at times, especially in the post-time skip. I think the voice actress deepened Luffy's voice a bit, so he's more like this, you know, than like very
But
high and
since
squeaky.
since the time skip though, since the time skip, has it been the same?
You mean since the times he's like, if you look at older scenes of Luffy in pre-time skip, it's higher. But when you watch, like, especially Wano, his voice is a lot deeper. It's like, it's still that same tone, but it's a little bit lower and slower, you know, which I quite liked, you know. I do like how they did that. He sounds a little bit more mature. So I'm like, okay. I think in the pre-time skip, you're probably gonna be annoyed, you know. But as it goes on, you know,
I will never watch
Yeah.
this show in English.
yeah, I know.
just
I,
not
it,
possible.
it's
It's
yeah.
not feasible.
I know that's a you thing.
The
but
only time I'm
yeah.
watching English though is the live action.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Dude, I love the live action, man. Live action's actually good, bro.
It's probably the best one, the best anime live action.
That's why we're getting a season 2, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, that season 2 trailer is amazing.
I think Usopp's arc is better in live action than in anime. You know.
You know why it's better in live action? Is because it's only one episode.
Yeah. It's just one
It's
episode.
very short.
Very short.
It's
like,
short,
I love how they
and
condense the
cinematic.
arcs, you know, and just get to it. But I hate the introduction of Garp. I don't like how he's introduced so early.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the reveal of he's Luffy's granddad, so like nonchalantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this as well. Like, I didn't like how Nami was critical towards Luffy. You know, when Zoro was fighting Mihawk, and then Nami was criticizing Luffy. Why did you let him go? I was like, Nami in the anime, she just kind of left the guys, and I don't think she would be. To be fair, she is kind of like that in the later seasons, but I think because Nami was so serious that it just
And
felt
the
a
girl
bit.
from the village, Nami's
Yeah.
village.
Nanoko.
like no
Yeah.
one knew what Nami. I hated that change.
Yeah, me too.
Because like in the anime they knew about
Yeah.
what she was doing, but now they change it to it's a surprise and no one knew
Yeah.
what she was doing. That's horrible.
Yeah, that's the only issues I have, but it's a pretty
One
great.
Piece dub is great. Nah, bro, this guy needs to watch more shows.
It is like they have improved. It's not the same. It's not the 4 Kids dub. It's a lot different. It has improved, but yeah, if you don't want to watch it, then it's a personal preference. It is personal preference.
Dude, like the standards that Dragon Ball Z have set and Naruto's English dub has set
Yeah,
is just like, bro, if you're not up to those standards, like, why even bother?
yeah,
Why bother?
yeah. I see your point there, but
Like Naruto, look at Naruto's English dubbing cast, for God's sake. Look who
yeah,
they've hired to do the voice acting for Naruto. It's insane.
yeah,
Oh, mate.
it's pretty crazy right there.
And the main character for Naruto is an absolute nobody. But
Oh yeah,
they probably went through probably done hundreds of casting calls for that actor, and then this woman that sounds like she just smokes 100 cigarettes a day. She fit the role for Naruto perfectly.
yeah,
But with the One Piece dubbing, it's like, hey, I know you from Dragon Ball Z. Hey, you want this gig?
yeah.
That's the
It's
difference,
pretty
dude.
much that, isn't
that's
it?
the difference.
But I think the reason why I like it is because if I had seen Dragon Ball Z first, I think I probably would have disliked the dub for One Piece because it would have been too distracting. But because I saw One Piece first, I don't really mind it. It's kind of like
That's also true. Yeah, that's also true.
But yeah, yes. So speaking of like One Piece and Naruto, just going to this next topic. What would you say has the best pre-time skip? One Piece, Naruto, or AOT? Like, what is the best pre-time skip?
Oh, you threw in Attack on Titan in there, dude. Oh, why did you throw an Attack on Titan in there?
Okay, let's keep it to Shonen Jump then. Let's say Naruto and One Piece.
Okay, because easily, Attack on Titan easily. One Piece has too many arcs in pre-time skip though. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's a lot of arcs.
Okay, because with One Piece, right, you have to walk through a lot of mud to get to the gold. Like, because for me personally, where One Piece started getting like the 10 out of 10s, where it started hitting its highs easily, was like, I want to say around Enius Lobby.
Oh yeah.
Water 7. What's the one? Shabadi al Archipelago. Am I saying that right? Sabadi after Archipelago.
That place.
And it dipped a little with what's it called? That woman island, Amazon Lily Island.
That was a
dipped.
pretty short arc though.
It was short. It dipped slightly, and then it went back up with the prison arc, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
and then Marineford.
Yeah.
Impel down, and then Marineford. Like, bro, 10 out of 10s, dude. Absolutely goated. But to get to that, in my opinion, it's a sludge.
Yeah, I see your point. I don't like Skypiea at all. Like, I think that's the worst arc in all of One Piece, in my opinion. That's a hot take, I know, but
I know. No, I agree. It's very slow paced.
It's
and also I was spoiled. Like, I didn't know Luffy was resistant to Enel's lightning, so that moment was already ruined for me. I already knew that was going to happen because, somebody said, yeah, Luffy can is immune to Enel. He's not affected by his lightning. So that moment was ruined. So I was expecting it. So Skypiea was negative viewing experience for me.
Yeah. I will say Naruto's pre-time skip is pretty good though. Like I do like, dude, how it's all solid. It feels like one story, It's like one focused thing,
The pre-time skip, I was crushed when Naruto and Sasuke were going to fight each other in the hospital scene when they started arguing with each other. Like, wait, why are you fighting? Yo, chill out. I
Hmm.
was Sakura in that situation. Like, yo, stop fighting. Why are you beefing? Because I knew that was the end. I knew, like, okay, Sasuke's gone, bro. He hates Team 7. He hates the village. He's gone, bro.
Mm.
He's gone.
I just don't like,
And
yeah. It's not a
I
negative on the show. For me, it's just more of like, it's very frustrating. I don't like the way, I just don't like the village, you know? It's very claustrophobic for me. The way they treat the
I look
kid.
for me, the village is a character.
Mm.
Konoha is a character, man. I love that city. I
Again,
love that
yeah.
village.
Again, I haven't seen the show in years, so I'm only going on memories. So, like, I just remember it being
The
so
pacing, I
cluttered.
would say, okay, I will get hate for this, but I would say Naruto's pre-time skip is better because the pacing is infinitely better than what because each arc is even though each arc is not a 10 out of 10, but the pacing it just flows through the arc into arc into arc much better than what One Piece does.
Yeah.
And I love One Piece, bro.
And I do feel like the characters get better developed in pre-time skip Naruto than post-time skip. I just feel like
Naruto. Dude, like the early
Neji
on,
and all them
yeah,
lot.
like just like with Naruto and Sasuke, right? How there's like that mini rivalry. Like for the longest time, you see Naruto's perspective, right? Like, oh, I'm never gonna catch up to Sasuke, but I have to keep trying. He's better than me, but I have to keep trying and trying and trying. But then you get to see Sasuke's perspective, like very later towards the end of the pre-time skip. He's like, he acknowledged Naruto. Like, yeah, I know we're not equal, but he was also in Sasuke's mind. He's like, Naruto's getting. Can I match up to Naruto? Is he better than? How is he better than me? I'm an Uchiha and all that stuff. So you get that his viewpoint as well, dude. OG Naruto is so clean, bro. It's so damn good
Yeah, I really like
and
it.
very funny. Surprisingly, very funny as well. The Shippuden doesn't have that much comedy, but OG Naruto is very funny.
Oh yeah, it's very light-hearted, isn't it?
Light-hearted. Dark moments though with like Orochimaru,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
becoming a woman, stealing the faces and that. Like, damn, that's dark, bro. I would say if
yeah,
it's out of One Piece Naruto, I would say Naruto because there isn't arcs where I'm like falling asleep.
yeah. That is
Whereas
true.
One Piece, like the earlier arcs, that's One Piece's own downfall is because it's so long the pre-time skip. There's so many different arcs. Where Naruto is much more shorter and condensed,
Yeah,
and you just
it's only
get to the and you
220
can skip
episodes,
fillers.
you know, in Naruto for
Yeah.
pre-time skip.
How many pre-time skip in One Piece? It's
Isn't
like
it like four? How
500.
many? It's let me type in last episode pre-time skip. So there is 516 episodes for pre-time skip.
Oof.
Damn,
That's rough.
that's a
Yeah.
lot. That is a lot. That is a lot. That's double Naruto. In fact, Naruto's
Yeah.
almost finished by then.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
pretty much, man. Yeah.
Yeah, like One Piece is. Oof. It's just because the world is so vast. You know, it's like there are so many characters. There are
I
so
will
many
say
islands.
what like One Piece's best arcs in like pre-time skip, like Naruto's no chance, bro. No chance. Like, bro, how are you gonna beat Marineford? How are you gonna beat Enies Lobby Water
Yeah.
7 and what's it called? The Archipelago, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, those highs in One Piece are so high, you just can't match it, dude. But where Naruto's strength is more the characters and not the story that it's surrounding itself in. It's just like the character's motivation. Naruto wanted to get stronger, better, wants to become Hokage. Sasuke is like, I have to kill my brother, I need to get revenge, I need to get stronger for that purpose. Sakura's like, oh, I need to get stronger because these two are easily much stronger than me, but I can't keep up, I need to get stronger. It's cool, man. I like that shit.
Yeah. I suppose with Naruto, the problem I always had with it again is I don't know. It just always felt, from what I remember, it felt small. Like it's just,
It's very yeah,
it's like
it is. I agree with you.
I don't know. It never felt like I was free. You know, like when you're, I don't know. It just felt very restricted. Like you're in the village, you have to obey by the rules. Whereas One Piece, you can just go in the ocean and just sail the seas. You know, it feels like a more free show, in my opinion. It's like the characters are free to
Well,
go wherever they want.
it's a very different show, you know.
Yeah, and Naruto,
I
yeah,
understand, yeah, because Sasuke does what you're saying, right? Because you can't leave, and if you
yeah,
do leave, you're a deserter, right?
yeah, pretty
Because
much,
you've got
and
information
then
stored in your body and your chakra, and if
yeah,
you die, you're gonna give it to the enemies and all that stuff. That's
pretty
why.
much,
Um, that yeah, I understand that reason, but there is like a see. This is why I love Naruto, man, because that's like security reasons. If you
yeah,
desert, and that's established very early on,
yeah,
like with Zabuza, like. He's a rogue ninja on the run. If he dies, we have to burn the body there and then.
yeah,
Because if enemies take the body, that he's gonna have information inside of him.
yeah.
Bro, I forgot all of that stuff until I started rereading. Like, it's not rereading, but I started reading the original Naruto. Dude, I did watch Naruto again. I'm telling you, I'm begging you, dude. If this, you forget Egghead, forget Egghead. Just rewatch Naruto, bro. It's gonna go by so quickly. You're not even gonna realize how like
I
many
might,
times gone.
yeah, but I've already seen it twice. But that was like years ago, like
Yeah, dude.
2017.
The music is good. Watching English dub because the English dubbing is good. The animation
Yeah,
is good.
I think I did watch it in
It's.
dub. Like I watched it in sub then dub, and then I caught up to the dub at a
I
certain
will
point.
say, okay, I will say, I think dub is better than sub, only because Ten's voice in the sub is annoying as hell, bro. She has one of those generic high-pitched female voices. It's it's so bad, bro. So
Yeah,
I'll give the dub a point on that one.
that's one of the reasons why I watch a lot of dubbed anime compared to sub, because of the very high pitched voices. You know.
What are you, John?
Yeah,
Oh no.
it can get like, oh my gosh, it can get a bit much. But yeah, there's some like rumor updates regarding the MCU, and I don't know if it's true or not, but
Uh-oh.
apparently they're thinking of splitting Secret Wars into two parts.
No, don't do this. Why? They
It's not.
will. You know they will.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I think I kind of want that to happen. You know, like let it be the final trilogy of the MCU. You know, because then it allows the character development and it allows the story to breathe more. You know, because then it will feel a bit too rushy. You know, all these characters in these movies. You know, you don't have time to develop all of them.
I agree to
yeah.
some extent. I do agree to some extent, but I do remember Endgame being a bit boring in the beginning. There was so much like
Oh,
downtime.
I liked all that stuff
You love that scene?
when
You
it
love
was
that?
like Captain America in the, what was it? He's like the therapy session. They're talking about.
Yeah, the
I
therapy
like all that stuff.
session.
You know, it's
Going to like the memorial where the dead people are, and then like going back to the Avengers base,
yeah,
seeing Thor fat, just nothing, and then Ant-Man like sort of time travels and he's free,
yeah,
and then he goes to the Avengers Tower, and then we have like a road trip movie. I did, yeah, just everything before the when they actually did try and time travel, I didn't like.
fair enough. I mean, for me, Infinity War, like the big issue I had with that one is the beginning. It just feels like the speeding. Like Doctor Strange comes in, is like, "Hey Tony, I need to talk to you." So Thanos is coming. Here are the Infinity Stones. Oh, now we're being attacked by Thanos' troop. It just all happened so quickly, but I kind of liked it at the same time because it kind of kept up the momentum. But I do
It's
wish,
weird because
yeah,
and these were films were like split into two as well. So even
yeah.
if it was split into one big film, that scene would still be rushed, right? Because it
I
wouldn't
mean,
it
now,
wouldn't
like,
have
I
enough
mean,
screen
think
time.
about it. It will be Doomsday, Secret Wars Part 1, Secret Wars Part 2. It's 3 movies because
It's three
Doomsday
movies.
is going to be connected to Secret Wars anyway. So It's
unless it's they finish the Doom thing here and now, and what we have is the real Civil War in the Secret Wars, where every like Robert Downey Jr. is back to being Iron Man, and we do see a brand new Doom. Like after, so what I think is gonna happen. I think the multiverse will collide at the end of Doomsday,
mm-hmm.
and some characters will be good, some characters will be bad. And Doomsday, obviously, Robert Downey Jr.'s Doomsday is going to die at the end of Doomsday. That's my theory.
Okay.
So he could play Iron Man again. I don't. It's going to be too weird seeing two Robert Downey Jr.'s, like one being Doomsday, one being Iron Man. It's going to be weird.
I don't know if
they will.
I don't know if he's going to come back as Iron Man. I just think he's going to be Doom for
In Secret Wars, yes. In Secret Wars, 1,000% yes. 1,000%, man. Everyone's coming back.
That would be cool, but I never thought of that. You know, I knew everyone's coming back, but for Downey to be Iron Man again, I thought maybe like if they killed off Doom, he would regain his memories of being Tony before he died. But
oh no, I don't think he's Tony. I think this is a separate character played
fair
by
enough.
Robert Downey Jr.
So like Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine, it's a different multiverse Wolverine, Tony.
What I
essentially
think Secret Wars is going to be the old original cast members versus new cast members.
Really?
Yeah,
I just assumed
that's what I think might happen.
Okay. So like an X-Men versus the Avengers.
No, in a sense, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine versus the new Wolverine.
Oh, okay. Damn, I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't.
That's given me that one Naruto arc where Rock Lee and his friends are fighting their clones. It's given me that vibe.
I think that's why I think if they are doing the two-parter, they're probably going to do part one to establish the new cast after the events of Doomsday, when Doomsday is going to like screw up with the multiverse and whatnot, and then we're going to get these, because obviously they're not going to use Hugh Jackman as Wolverine forever, so they're going to have to hire a new character, right?
Like yeah. Secret Wars is going to be the reboot. I think that's going to be where it's.
Yeah, so
I always thought that was
end of
good. Yeah.
Doomsday is going to cause that. End of Doomsday is going to cause this friction where you're going to see new actors play these old characters.
Oh, is that where you think it's? I knew that was going to happen, but I thought it was going to happen in the end of Secret Wars. I thought Secret Wars was going to end the original MCU timeline, and then it would be like a rebirth, essentially. Like
no.
I was going to compare it to. I was going to compare it to something, but. I think never mind.
So you expect that to happen at the end of Secret Wars? Yeah, I think that's going to happen during the Secret Wars.
Oh no! I think 100%. It's not 100%, but that was always my intention. I thought Secret Wars was meant to be the end of this era, like, and then when it ends, all the characters.
It could be both. It could be the end and a new. It could be the both ending and the starting of the new.
I don't know. Yeah, because then I thought Secret Wars was the end, and then. You have all these new characters popping up at the end, like doing their thing. I don't know how to feel about the MCU then, like if it does that, like.
Because if you describing it the way you're doing it, I think you'll get rejected by everyone.
Maybe
it's a lot of pressure for these new actors.
I mean,
it's gonna get gonna hate
that's just what I thought was gonna happen. I thought when Kevin Feige said that we're gonna reset the MCU. I thought he meant we're going to reset it after Secret Wars.
No, I think that's going to happen at Doomsday, bro.
I think
Doomsday is what's going to cause this. It's my theory. I don't know anything, bro. But what I assume is what's going to happen is Doomsday, at the end of Doomsday, is going to cause a giant wormhole where these the new Wolverine, the new Hawkeye, new Iron Man, or whatever, all these new Avengers are going to start showing up in Secret Wars.
Gosh, okay.
And then part one and part two is going to have both of the OG characters and the new Avengers are going to be there. And then by part two, there's going to be a war between the two.
Okay, yeah.
So part one will be the setup. Part two is the big bang.
Gosh, okay. Damn.
That's my theory.
That would be cool if it happened, but I mean, who knows? I don't know how to feel
Who knows,
about.
dude?
Yeah, it just sounds like it's going to
Because
be a
now
huge cameo farm. You know,
that's exactly what it's gonna be.
like
That's exactly what it is,
I
dude.
mean,
That's how
seems
comic
yeah,
books sold their comics because of that.
but then,
That's why they've done so many Civil Wars and Secret Wars.
but
And
then, what are they going to do after Secret Wars once it all ends? The fans are going to want more of this. You know, they're going to want more. You know, I just feel like the MCU is not going to. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, so they're
well,
going
think
to
of
do
No
it
Way.
again. They're gonna,
Think of No Way Home, right? We got to see Toby and Andrew again,
yeah,
but we like Tom Holland, right? So we're
yeah,
not gonna expect more of Toby and Andrew, even though seeing more of them would be amazing. We're just not. I think Secret Wars Part 1 and 2 will be enough time to establish these new characters. I think
okay.
that's what's going to happen. To the point where when they do have their own films or TV
Gosh,
shows, it's not going to feel weird or confusing.
yeah, I get,
But
I
it's going to
get
be hard,
that.
obviously. It's going to be very hard for them to pull off.
I might end up dropping off if I'm being honest. If they're gonna just reboot it,
Because, dude, how else are you going to introduce these new, like, the recasts, you know?
yeah.
How else would you do it?
I kind of wanted it to just end, you know, like just end the MCU and just let the story end and conclude.
Off screen?
No, on screen. Like, I thought like
Okay.
maybe it would just sort of like, you know, like the season finale, like the ending of the show. You know,
It will be. This will be the season finale. This will be the end.
Yeah,
And then the actors we see, like these new actors playing, you know, Wolverine, Iron Man, Thor, or whatever.
yeah,
When we see it in Secret Wars, we've seen enough of them, and like, okay, this will be the
yeah.
jumping off point.
I
They're not
get,
going to
yeah,
remember the events of Secret
yeah.
Wars, I don't think.
I get all that.
But
I
it'll
just,
be
it's just like, yeah, like I don't know if I want to keep watching more. If it's a reboot, you know, like I don't
mean,
know.
regardless, it's a reboot. Regardless, it is going
Yeah.
to be a reboot.
It's like, oh gosh, another Iron Man, another Wolverine. I guess that won't be too bad because then you have all the characters together, like interacting, and you can
I
do
think,
more
in my
stories.
opinion, the reboots will mainly focus on the characters we haven't seen yet,
Maybe.
and then slowly introduce Iron Man, a new Iron Man, back into the fold,
Yeah,
and then a
possibly.
new Thor. That's what I assume.
Okay. I suppose I'm gonna wait and see until the movie, you know, because I guess I'm a little bit like, yeah, I don't know I don't know where it's gonna go. You know, it's kind of like that unknown. It's kind of exciting though, you know. You don't know where things are gonna
It
go.
is, yeah.
But yeah, like, gosh. I'm starting to understand why people hate remakes now, because it's like, wow, another version of this, you know? Like, we got another
Yeah.
Batman. Like, oh my gosh. Like, we have had 3 Batmans in my lifetime. It's like, golly, dude. 3 full Batmans, I think. I suppose...
Funnily enough,
yeah.
though, we're not angry about Batman's, right?
Not really.
We're not, because when Christian Bale ended, we weren't angry about
Batflick.
Batflick, until obviously the way it was portrayed, where he's like shooting people, killing people. Like, what we're doing, Zack Snyder, what you doing?
I don't mind it because it kind of reminds me of Doctor Who when they keep regenerating. It's kind of like the story continues,
Exactly.
but it's a different face and a personality. So,
But think of Secret Wars as the story will end.
yeah.
It will end, but with a regeneration.
Yeah, I suppose in that sense, I kind of don't mind it then, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to see different versions of the same character. I just hope they make it more mature with this reboot then. Like, I don't want it to be kiddie, you know. Like,
Oh hell no! I hope
make
not.
it more grounded, you know.
Yeah.
Like with the Batman movies, you have your Batman movies which are like campy and cartoony from the 90s, and then you got your pretty serious, grounded Batman movies, you know. And then you got your R-rated Batman movies, which is pretty cool. So you got like different, you know, versions of it. I like to see a more horror Batman, though. You know, that'd be pretty cool.
Have you heard what Spider-Man is doing? Because that's sort of similar what you're asking for with Batman. Because they are doing a noir Spider-Man
Oh yeah.
starring Chris. What's his name? Oh no, I forgot his name now. It was in my head. The guy from Kick-Ass. The guy from. Oh no, I forgot. I might have to Google this. I'm totally brain potted then.
Oh boy. Oh,
Spider-Man.
that guy.
You know?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, him.
Nicolas Cage, dude.
Oh, that guy.
I completely forgot his name. Yeah, Nicolas Cage. He's going to be playing Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That'll be kind of cool to see. But it is a different character. It's not Peter Parker, you know.
That's true. Yeah, that is also true.
Yeah. It'll still be pretty cool though. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that. But yeah, Batman, gosh, with Superman as well. It's kind of like I need to rewatch that movie from 2025. You know.
The Batman, dude, that film is so good.
Oh
It's
no,
so
not the
good.
Batman.
No?
Superman. That's what I
No?
meant to say. Sorry.
Superman 2025.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
need to rewatch this one because I kind of left it being like, yeah, it was cool, but I never went back and thought about it. You know.
I think what you have to do to enjoy that film is just forget of all the Superman films you've known in the past.
I think that's the problem.
Starting of a new project.
It kind of reminds me of how I felt about Matt Smith in Doctor Who. When he first regenerated, I was like, I don't know, dude. You know, the first like 3 or 4 episodes with him, I just kept thinking about like, I miss David Tennant, dude. I miss David Tennant. You know, like it just felt like it gave me that vibe. But then as it went on, I kind of started to like him a little bit more. So I think I need more time.
Yeah, because I was lucky in the aspect of I knew of David Tennant's Doctor Who. I didn't binge watch it. I only see a few episodes here and there. But then when Matt Smith took over, even I was like, yeah, this guy's weird, but I'll give it a chance. Dude, episode 1, this guy has got charisma. This guy is actually entertaining to watch.
Yeah. It just felt like
I knew.
It felt like because they call it season 5, but it feels like a reboot.
Is weird. It's a season 1, yeah.
Exactly. It's they should say season 1 Matt Smith era. Like it's so like no, because it's not only is Matt Smith a different Doctor, but they changed the showrunner. So it's like a completely different. It's like a huge reboot. You know, you don't even need to watch the David Tennant era to understand what's going on because they reintroduced the Daleks again and the Cybermen. You know, so it's very much like a reboot. You know, but it kind of continues it at the same time. It's like they reference their old faces every now and again and River Song, but it's still a reboot. It's like a reintroduction. Because the Christopher Eccleston era and the David Tennant era, that felt like its own universe in a way. And then when David Tennant left, it just felt like they rebooted the whole thing, which I kind of liked because it felt more like it like breathed a new life into Doctor Who essentially, you know, like it made it more, I don't know. It just felt fresher, essentially.
It does. I think it's what it was needed. It's because obviously I hear about what amazing work David Tennant has
Yeah.
done with Doctor Who, right? And he didn't want to leave it.
Hmm.
So soft rebooting it was probably the right thing to do.
Yeah, I think that was probably the best sort of thing to do because it kind of separates it from that era, essentially. And also having new characters. None of the old cast come back in this, you know, like they are all new people. Like
All new,
all the old cast from the David Tennant and the Christopher Eccleston era, they're all gone,
There's only one person who shows up, but for storyline reasons, makes perfect sense to reemerge. And that was River Song. No, River
Yeah,
Song. Yeah,
but River was only there for one episode in David
one
Tennant.
episode.
It was
Yeah, that's what I'm
one.
saying. That's the only reason why it's okay,
Yeah,
because she was written that way.
yeah,
And it makes sense. Like she was
yeah.
planned for Matt Smith's Doctor Who.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, yeah, essentially. But yeah, I think also the David Tennant era is fueled by nostalgia. I think it's 100, no, maybe like 90% fueled by nostalgia, because I was a kid watching this, so it's like the good old days. David Tennant, Rose Tyler, Mickey. Like I miss all those characters, but you don't know who they are,
I don't know who any of them are, except for you mentioned. Did you say Rose?
Yeah, there's Rose Tyler, there's Mickey, there's Captain Jack, there was Rose's mom who was in it sometimes. Then we had Martha, then there was Donna. Yeah, that was the crew. That was the old crew.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Christopher Eccleston's Doctor was also with them. Because even though he regenerated, it was still the same cast. They kind of watched him regenerate into David Tennant, and they were like, wow, it's a new face, A bit like Clara, essentially. Like, because the Peter Capaldi one is a continuation from the Matt Smith era, which...
It is,
So, like, the Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi era is kind of like what the David Tennant and Christopher Eccleston era was, essentially. It's kind of... It's its own thing, And then after Peter Capaldi left, that kind of ended the Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi era run, Because I feel like you have to watch Matt Smith to understand Peter Capaldi's era,
That is also true, because the companion stays for like a season.
Yeah.
Until it's replaced with a new companion.
Pretty much, yeah.
And also that first episode of Peter Capaldi's, there is a scene where he gets a call from the Matt Smith, which was sort of I didn't expect that at all. He gets a call from Matt Smith's Doctor. It was like, just accept me for who I'm turned into. Yeah, and that's basically telling the audience the same thing as well, which is crazy.
Yeah. I will say this about Peter Capaldi's era. I don't know which Doctor I prefer, but I do like how he resembles the Doctor from the original eras, like the era before the revival with David Tennant. So the classic era from the 70s and the 80s.
True. Yeah.
He kind of reminds me.
Right?
Yeah. It's kind of like before they reboot it again, they're bringing us back to where it all started, which is kind of cool. I did like his Doctor a lot. He kind of gave me. I
liked his.
It's not a criticism. It's more of a compliment. But he gave me like Willy Wonka vibes at times. He's very like mad scientist. He's like a mad scientist. But that's a compliment. He's like I'm a mad scientist. I'm running here, running there, and I'm saying very cryptic things. Like he kind of gave me like Gene Wilder vibes sometimes, like at times. And I like how he grew his hair out as well. That was cool. Because he was practically bald in the first episode, but grew his hair out. But yeah, like I recommend you watching the David Tennant era, But I haven't seen it since I was like a teen, so
I will try. It's just for me, the CGI is very outdated.
Yeah, I agree there. Like it's very the graphics are dated. It's very old school 2000, mid
Old
2000s.
school. Yeah.
Like, especially, what season was it? That's a particular episode where you're like, whoa, you know, this is old. But the writing is so good, though. It's so good, you know. I almost prefer the characters more in that era in terms of the companions. But Rory and Amy were pretty good, though, in Matt Smith's era. I just don't like,
I would say Rory and Amy were hard to beat, man.
I think they were the last good companions of Doctor Who overall. I think when Clara came in, I was like, yeah, I'm not feeling Clara. Bill was a bit better. Like, she was a little bit better, but still I wasn't really like, it wasn't the same, you know. I think Clara might be my least favorite companion, if I'm being honest. Like, that might be a hot take. Or maybe not. I don't know how the fans feel about Clara.
I didn't mind her, but she was a nothing burger, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. She didn't really feel like a companion at all.
Yeah, she kind of felt like I don't know. Normally companions...
She was a teacher, right?
Yeah, she was.
A teacher for the first season of Peter Capaldi's. It's just very odd.
Yeah. I kind of prefer the dynamic with Amy and Rory. Like, I don't know, that felt better. I think Clara works better with this Doctor, though. I will say that. Than Matt Smith's. I didn't like her with Matt Smith's Doctor. It kind of felt like she was in love with that version of the Doctor. Like, but then with this one, she's more. It's almost like she's brought back to reality, essentially. Like, there's a lot of scenes where she's angry with the Doctor at times, and you know, he makes some choices that do, you know, from what I remember, like, he has a dark persona in this version compared to Matt Smith. He was more jolly, you know.
Because this one sort of tortured himself as well, being locked up for 1 billion years at one point, which is insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insanity.
Yeah, and I think I kind of liked her dynamic with this Doctor. You know, whereas Matt Smith, it was a bit more to me when she was with Matt Smith's Doctor. I preferred Matt Smith with Amy and Rory. I think he worked better there. But yeah, that's that.
I did like her introduction. That twist of her being a Dalek.
That was probably one of the better episodes with her. Yeah. I preferred Clara when we didn't know anything about her. But then when we knew stuff about her, she fell into the time vortex, didn't she? You know. And then she went to the past, and then she was always... They kind of retconned Doctor Who, essentially, by saying that Clara was always there, but that's not true. That's a retcon. Right,
I remember. Like, that was dumb. Yeah, that was so dumb. Yeah. I do remember that.
That was in season 7's finale, when it's before the big special episode with David Tennant return, like, where she falls into the time vortex, and then she meets the War Doctor, and then Matt Smith is like, "Oh, that is my biggest secret," you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that episode, to me, I just sat there watching it being like, whoa, I think Doctor Who has jumped the shark, you know? That was when I started to be like, okay, Doctor Who, you're going too far now, you know? But yeah, that's Doctor Who in a nutshell.
What's that? Do you know what's happening now with this current iteration of Doctor Who? What's happening?
I know Disney have ended their partnership with Doctor Who, I think.
Yeah, not surprising. I think that specific series of Doctor Who was not good or received well.
So after Peter's era, we had Jodie Whittaker, and that was the Chris Chibnall era, which people hated. I saw about 4 episodes and I dropped it. I just thought, this isn't Doctor Who. This just feels like, I don't know, it just didn't feel like Doctor Who to me. It felt almost like a parody of what it was. But I do feel bad for this Doctor, you know. Like, he wasn't really in it that much. He kind of came and left.
Ncuti.
Yeah. Ncuti Gatwa, that's his name.
Oh, sure. Then who the hell is Ncuti?
I think
Who
it's
the
a
hell am I thinking
silent.
of?
It's a silent N. I think.
Oh, it's a silent N.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shuti Gatwa. Yeah, I
but
think
okay,
it's.
that's not a silent N. That's a whole different letter. This guy's a different
Or
letter.
maybe it's
Shooty, you
Nashuti
say?
Gatwa. Yeah, yeah.
Where's the S?
I don't know. That's how people say his name online. So I'm just
Shooty
going
Gatwa. I
based
like
on
it. That's
them.
sick though.
But then again, a lot of those
That's the.
people are like those anti-woke podcasts that say his name. So I don't know if they're
Oh,
saying
okay.
it in a mean way. Maybe, maybe not. But
Like the colonist language.
yeah, maybe. I don't know. But that's the only time I've heard his name being said. They really seem to harp on Doctor Who when Disney took their hands on it. But I can't.
Did it have much input of the writing?
I don't know. I
Don't
don't
think they
know. Just
did.
distribution.
Yeah. And then apparently, what's her name's coming back as the Doctor? Was that
Oh,
a
Rose
fake?
Tyler. Like that seems like a
Rose.
fake. Yeah, Rose. Like I'm like, what? I don't know. That's just weird now. It
It's
just
very random because this
it
is meant
feels
to be the
weird.
same Doctor. Doctor's meant to be the same person with different faces. Then now he's becoming the face of Rose.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any
I
sense.
don't get that. Although Peter Capaldi's Doctor was based on an old episode, like where
Oh, that is
David
true.
Tennant
Yeah, that is actually true.
saved this
I remember
Roman
that.
guy. I think he was
Yeah,
Roman.
I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
So I guess it's not too far fetched, because it was a reminder to never give up for him, you know. So that's why he evolved into that face. I just think it was a retcon to be like, hey, connection, you know.
True. Yeah.
It just felt like, yeah, let's give an excuse to connect. That was the season where I started to lose interest in Doctor Who. It was season 9. That was the season Clara died, so yeah. I remember in Confetti, like Liam saying that Clara was going to die, and I was like, whoa, I need to watch Doctor Who now. So that was an event.
Yeah, this show's really fallen off, man.
Yeah. It's not just this show, like a lot of shows like fell off. This show, Game of Thrones was a big one that fell off. But I mean, we all know why. Books not being adapted properly, you know. I know a lot of people are saying, yeah. Sorry, what were we gonna say?
I was going to move subject
Okay.
to Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
So have you seen the
There's a
latest
new
episode?
show. I haven't seen it yet. It's on Sky, isn't it? Like,
Sky Atlantic. or something.
yeah, I haven't seen it,
Or
but
maybe
people
Sky.
like it. People like it, you know, from what I'm hearing in terms of ratings.
And apparently this is a one and done season. There's no more. They ain't gonna make a season 2 or anything like that. This is meant to be a short story, allegedly. I don't know.
All right. I mean, they're busy with House of the Dragon, so I can only assume that it's just like a
House of
short.
the Dragons, what could have been?
Yeah,
What
isn't there
could have-
like, I know. I'm still excited. I'm still optimistic. I want to see, you know, I've invested all this time in that show, so I want to see how it ends. Although Joffrey basically spoiled the ending, so I know how it ends. There's an
Wait, what do
episode.
you mean, Joffrey's?
So in season 3, Joffrey basically tells us the fates of certain characters. He's like, this character died, and then this character. So
Oh, was this when he was
yeah,
going to the Dragon's Head?
yeah,
When he's like,
yeah.
I remember that.
because House of the Dragon is a
But-
prequel, so it's
Of course,
Yeah.
it's a prequel, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to remember the scene where he was going
yeah.
over the.
I don't want to say who, but I know who is going to die, and it's like, yeah.
Is it our favorite Doctor?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay, just say it.
But it's like, no. I want you to be surprised. No,
in a sense, they all die. 'Cause
yeah.
it's a prequel.
but I want you to experience it. You know.
Okay,
I won't
I do
spoil
know
it.
of somebody's. I do know something happens at the end of the first book.
Okay.
It ends on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
So I won't say whose character it is because it could be different to the character you're thinking of.
Maybe.
So
But
maybe.
yeah, I'm honestly a little sad. Like, if that's true, then
And
damn.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The only character I care in that series is Matt Smith. To
Oh,
be
Matt
honest
Smith.
with you, I don't care about anyone else.
I mean, who are the characters in the show? You've got
It's the
the
greens, it's the
owl guy.
blacks.
No, not the owl guy. Sorry, it's Otto. You got Otto Hightower. You've got this dude. You've got Rhaenyra. You've got Olivia Colman's character. I think that's her name. Who else do you have? You got the son. What was
Yeah.
his name? I forgot. And the daughter, and honestly, I kind of forgot their names. Oh, this guy as well. You got this guy.
Oh, the foot pervert. Yeah,
Yeah, the foot guy.
the foot guy.
Yeah, the
Likes
foot guy.
feet. Freak. I can't believe that happened, dude.
Yeah. It is Game of Thrones, though. But I know George is saying that season 3 is gonna. He's, like, his relationship with Ryan is starting to break down. Ryan is doing his own thing.
Because that was diabolical what happened, right? That was awful.
It was such a slow-paced season. It just felt like nothing happened.
Exactly.
Nothing really happened. Still, I will watch season 3 when it comes out because, when you spend so much time with characters, you want to see how it ends. And season 4 will be the final season, so, you may as well.
Mm-hmm.
You may as well. But yeah, Game of Thrones, like, yeah.
But 2 more seasons is too much. It should have been 3 seasons would have been enough.
Yeah.
I don't know what you could do
like
for
a
season
trilogy.
3 to build up season 4. That's just
I know.
too much.
It should be like a trilogy of seasons, that would be better.
Yeah.
It is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, like, I don't know. To me, it feels like they're trying to rewrite the books so they can do their own thing. I have a theory that they want to. My theory is that they're trying to rewrite the show so that they can make a reboot of this Game of Thrones final few seasons. I don't know. Like, I feel like
Redo it.
Like almost redo it. Like go back. Almost maybe get like a
everyone back involved.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh wow.
I wouldn't.
I mean, to be fair, no one's doing anything, right?
I know. Yeah.
No, they could easily just come back and play those characters, except for, I guess, Sansa's character. She's playing the new Tomb Raider
Yeah.
TV series, I think. She's the only one that's currently working right now in something. But everyone else could come back, potentially. Who knows?
I don't know what any of them are doing now. Like, I know Bran went to college, but that's it, I don't know what John's doing. Kit Harington, Amelia Clark, don't know what she's doing. Yeah, like, Sophie Turner is the only one who's actually doing stuff. I know she and John are in a movie together, which is weird, but...
Yeah, Peter Dinklage was in Dexter, I remember that.
Oh, I've never seen that, so... Yeah.
I know. You need to watch it, though. You need to watch it.
I know people say the ending is bad, so...
No, but then no, the ending is bad. But then it gets good because they come back to rewrite it. The ending is bad, and then they sort of retcon it with the later seasons when they come back 10 years later.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that as well. I just heard people saying that it felt, I don't know, like it redid things.
If Game of Thrones didn't exist, Dexter would have had the worst ending of any TV show ever.
It's tell Stranger Things fans that because they're saying that Stranger Things is the worst ending, which I disagree.
I don't know. To be fair, I've not seen it. So
I think the fandom is for Stranger Things, the fandom is split. Like, it's now like I feel like Stranger Things has turned into the Rise of Skywalker, The Last Jedi, where it's not in terms of writing, but you know the way the fandom split during the Last Jedi,
Yeah,
and like how
yeah.
people love it
There's
or hate it.
Ryan lovers,
Yeah,
Ryan haters.
that's
That type of
literally
stuff.
the final season of Stranger Things. It is like, wow. You don't know what type of fan you're going to get until you talk to them online. Some people love it. Some people hate it. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm one of those who loves the ending. So, I still think it's a masterpiece of a show. Like what they do with the story, it's just, wow. You never see it coming. It's like, whoa, whoa. And I do like the ending, the way they wrapped it up, but I do recommend you watching it, like it is.
I will. Don't worry.
It
I will.
is.
I think I'm just waiting for it to die down. To be honest
Yeah,
with you,
fair
this
enough.
conversation about Stranger Things. I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I do think people are still they've got their negative and controversial opinions, but then, just the fandoms are just weird because they're not even really hating on the story. It's more about the ships, it's like this character needs to end up with that character. It's just weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a show this might actually be my favorite live action show,
Better than One Piece.
No, live action.
Yeah, better than One Piece.
Oh, you mean that's a different thing though. But that's
No,
like that's like a
my
different
favorite
thing,
adaptation, bro.
That's like an
It's a completely different
that's a
thing.
different thing. Yeah.
I'm memeing. I'm memeing.
Yeah, like maybe Game of Thrones when it was good, but Stranger Things has always been good, so it never really changes what it was in the beginning. So
What about Breaking Bad? Is that better than Breaking Bad?
the thing with this show is that I've only seen it one time, and that was back in 2017, so I don't remember anything from it, I saw it once and then I liked it, but then I never saw it again. Apparently Hank is racist in it. Like I heard people saying he's a racist, and I'm like, what? I don't remember.
Hank?
That's what people were saying
I don't
online.
remember. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
like people
Hank's
online were
racist.
saying he was racist towards like I don't even want to get there. Like,
Wait, in real life
Yeah.
or in the TV show?
no, like in the show, like because I haven't seen it in so long, so I forgot characters' names and who they were. But I saw people online saying that he was kind of racist, and I'm like, what is he? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with those fans. They're probably trying to like rage bait
Breaking
people,
Bad, Hank racist.
because I don't remember. Because he was always a good guy, wasn't he? He was always the cop who wanted
he
to
was a
do the
cop.
right thing,
Yeah.
and how he wanted to take down Walter. Like that's what I remember. Hank being
Maybe because like we're the different type of like race. Because in the show it's mainly like Hispanics that are probably getting stereotyped by Hank potentially, so we won't know the racism.
Yeah,
or something.
I don't remember any, because it's one of those things where I feel like the internet is making it up, because I do not remember any of that. It's like, what? It literally kind of shocked me when people said that. So I'm like, is he? That's why I had to know. Like, was he? But it doesn't sound like he is.
I don't think it was. That's my verdict. But I would have been. I would have been. I probably wouldn't have noticed it because
Yeah,
his comments wouldn't have been targeted towards us.
probably.
But
I don't even
know.
remember what happened in that storyline. I remember there was a gang of people, and they came after Hank in the end, and then it was a sad scene. But this is one of those shows
Okay,
I don't.
will
I might need to
say-
rewatch it. I might need to. Sorry, what?
I will say that the Nazis were the weakest part of Breaking Bad.
I don't
feel
remember
like
them.
They just came out of nowhere.
I don't
this
remember.
Nazi group.
I don't remember that.
They basically Walter White works with every type of like bad guy, right, to sell drugs. and then the last group of people he works with were the Nazi group,
Oh,
like
okay.
American far right wing type of people, you know.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that. Was that?
Because one of them, like they're basically white supremacists essentially, you know. They
Oh,
have like one
okay.
of them wore like a Nazi tattoo and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
okay.
therefore, I felt like they were the weakest group to be introduced into like Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
If you
I
type in
do not.
Breaking Bad,
I might need to.
Nazi or whatever,
Huh.
it will
Breaking
it will
Bad.
jog your memory.
I don't know
It
if I'm
will.
allowed to type that word into Google on stream, so I might not.
That's
Keep,
also true.
I'll
Yeah, don't
keep
do
it.
that
Oh
then.
yeah, yeah.
White supremacists. So you'll have to
I
type
don't
in that.
know. No, I try
Okay.
to stay away from those talking points on because you
Okay.
can get like demonetized or something like that. Like
Season 6 Bad Group.
season 6 bad group.
Or was there only 5 seasons of Breaking Bad? I don't even remember. Type in season 5. I don't think there was 6 seasons of Breaking Bad. There was 5 seasons. My bad.
Oh, okay. You mean this group?
Open it. I can't see. I don't think so. I think that looks like the cops. No, well, I can't see. It's too small.
This guy?
Yeah, he was part. The ginger guy was part of that group. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the white truck. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the white truck. Yeah, it was that group. It was that group. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
God, I don't remember any of this. I just thought they were just a bunch of like. From my memory, I thought they were like a bunch of random dudes who just wanted to kill Walter. Like I didn't know they were like
Because
that.
that's what it felt like. That they were so weak in the story.
Damn.
There was hardly any introduction to them. They just felt like a random group of people. But no, they were like an organization, like a white supremacist
Was that
organization.
like info in like some sort of Wikipedia like special feature?
No, just based on the group that they were all white and some of them had Nazi tattoos.
But some of them
Just
aren't. They seem tan to me. Okay, maybe. Ah, wow.
well, you know, there are some colored people that are also white supremacists. You know
That
this.
is true. That is true though. Like there are some YouTubers out there. I won't say their names, but moving on from that. Wow. I'm actually kind of baffled by that. I didn't know about that. That I kind of want to watch the show now again because I just thought they were random dudes who were like, "Hey Walter, we don't like you. You need to die." You know, I didn't think they were like that type
Because
of
it
group.
was so bad. Like, dude, the way they introduced this group was so crap,
I don't
dude.
even.
It feels
Who
random.
you said a ginger guy? Who was this guy? I don't even know who he is.
Todd was the
Who?
guy that helped. Todd, I think, was introduced by the old guy. I think.
God,
Remember
Todd
the
was Todd the husband of not Betty, Skylar that she cheated on. Is that
no. I swear this ginger guy is called
damn?
Todd. He's the
I
guy that
don't
helped. He helped the group steal oil from a train.
I don't remember that.
Remember
Bloody
the
hell,
train
dude.
heist episode?
No,
No.
I don't.
You gotta if you're okay, you're in a blessed state right now where you don't remember anything
I
about
remember the
Breaking Bad.
final
Go
episode.
rewatch it.
I remember the final episode where he's like, "Hey, Skylar, I did this for me," and then Jesse and him shoot each other, and then he leaves Jesse
No,
alive, and then Jesse's in the car being like, "Yes,
no.
yay!"
You're misremembering. You're misremembering.
Okay, I do
The
remember.
conversation,
Okay, I remember the.
conversation
Okay,
does happen
all
with the
right,
phone call.
yeah.
They don't shoot each other, Jesse and Walt.
I swear they shot each other and they were running around in
No,
this warehouse and
no.
then Walter is like, I'll let you go, and then he runs away and then he's in the car and then
Yeah, that happens. Yeah,
yeah.
he didn't shoot each other. Yeah, but
Okay,
that
the
happens.
scene of his son being like, "Oh, you killed Hank, I don't want your money." Did that happen? Did
Yeah, that happened.
Okay,
Yeah, that
fair enough.
happened.
Okay. Damn, I don't remember a lot. Who's
But the
Todd?
group, I'm telling you,
Who's Todd?
Todd is the ginger guy. Just type it in. Breaking Bad Todd.
I don't know
Todd
this
is the
Todd.
ginger dude.
I
Todd,
remember I don't know. Who are you?
Todd, I think he was
This
introduced
guy.
early in the seasons to help out with a
Man,
drug business with Walter White. He was basically like the ginger Jesse Pinkman,
I don't know this
but
guy.
but
He's a
he was
stranger.
really evil. He killed. I don't want to spoil it because you don't
Yeah.
remember, but
And
yeah, he did something questionable, and
man,
then they had to
I
like leave him.
remember
They
there was a kid, and then Walter killed that kid, and then Jesse went through this breakdown.
Walter. Who's Walter? Oh, Walter White.
Yeah, Walter White. Yeah, yeah,
Walter killed a kid.
yeah. Walter. Didn't he kill that boy? And then Jesse had this breakdown, and then he was like, "No, the kid died. He took the drugs." And then the
No, he
girlfriend
didn't die.
died.
He didn't die. He didn't. He didn't. The kid didn't die. The white
Fuck.
supremacists did kill the girlfriend, though. That
What,
happened.
dude?
Absolutely, yeah.
Dude, white supremacist? What? He
Yeah,
was.
that's the group, bro.
So
That
he
was the
was.
final group.
Man,
They were
I
Nazi
don't.
tattoos and
Wow,
that. They're meant to be.
this is blowing my
They don't
mind.
play. They don't say it obviously that weird white supremacist group, but just by what they had on them, it's like that subtle storytelling. That's what they
Gosh,
were. Dude. I'm telling you, that's
man,
what they
I don't
were.
remember any of this.
They
I
were
just
like a
remember the
biker gang, no?
highlights. I just remember the highlights. I remember Walt had cancer, and then he beat the cancer, and then he got angry, punched his fist in a dryer. Then there was a kid. Jesse had a girlfriend who had a brother who's a little kid, and then the brother died, and then Jesse had this breakdown, and I think he blamed Walter for it. And then there was
Yeah,
Gus.
bro. Look,
He's the
Jack
chicken shop
Welker's
guy.
gang.
Yeah,
Listen, look, Jack Welker's gang, also known
yeah.
as the Aryan Brotherhood or the
Flipping
White
heck.
Power Prison Gang.
Wow, I didn't know this, dude. I think it flew over my head.
He's got a Nazi tattoo on his neck. It's right there. How do you not see the Nazi tattoo on his neck, bro? It's on his neck. It's on his neck.
Maybe I saw it, but I forgot. I must have forgotten the episode.
Type in Breaking Bad, Jack Welker. Jack.
I almost don't want
and
to.
then
Jack Welker.
Welker.
I don't know this guy. Who was
Type
this
in,
old man? I, who was this man?
Try and get his left neck. That's what the tattoo is.
Okay, Okay, I see
And
something
he was
there.
the leader. He was
Wow.
the leader of the group.
I just thought they were like some sort of like.
That's why it was awful, because they did feel like a random group. Because it was a really bad introduction. It was so random.
I
It
just
was
thought he
very
wanted
random.
money, like from Walt. Like, hey, Walt, I heard you're powerful. Give me money. And then, man, I'm misremembering this show. This is cool. This is crazy.
Well,
Damn.
Walter White needed a new distributor, right? Because he was the maker, but he needed to work with a group that will distribute it to make money, and this was the group. Unfortunately, this was
Wow. This is like the Nelson Mandela effect, like where I think, damn, I'm just misremembering the show. I remember the chicken shop guy, Gus, like he was a manager,
that's
but then
like-
he was evil, and then his head got blown off, and then Betty was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh my gosh, what did you do, Walter?" And then Walter was like, "I had to do what I had to do," And then that's how season 4 ended. I remember that because that was a big thing. That was a big deal.
Who's Betty?
You know the girl, his wife, Betty. Oh, Skylar.
Oh,
I'm thinking.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm like, who's Betty? Bro?
I'm thinking of Betty from Mad Men. I'm thinking of her. Sorry, my bad. I'm thinking of Betty. I'm thinking of her. Sorry, my bad. Another blonde lady. So
People
Skylar.
hated Skylar. I felt bad for that actor because people hated Skylar.
I remember she was just an ordinary woman who just hated what Walt was doing.
She cheated on him. I think that was like the biggest sin.
That's it. Didn't Walt cheat on her like with a younger girl?
He tried.
Like in episode 1 of season 1, there was this younger girl in this
What?
flashback. Do you remember? Like, I misremember.
Okay, now this is my Nelson Mandela effect because I don't remember that.
So I remember. So Walt had like this. He was mad that his 2 high school friends abandoned him and started a company. And this one of his friends was like a younger woman. And in the final episode, he confronts the two of them and he's like, "You better give this cash to my kids,
And you're
otherwise
saying
I
he
will."
tried to do it
Yeah,
with her? Is that what
yeah.
you're
That's
saying?
that's my
That
memory.
was that was that before he was with Skylar or after?
I'm misremembering it. Because I just remember there was like a lady who was young and then Walt was with her and then
He did. He did. I
yeah.
do remember that. I do remember that, but not. I don't think it was that same person you're thinking of. It's because Skylar, because he found out about what Skylar was doing, and he was angry and jealous. So he tried to cheat, and then obviously it didn't work out. He doesn't have aura like Skylar.
Yeah. Flipping heck. That's kind of crazy, you know.
Yeah, it's a good show, man. Should try to
Damn.
watch it sometime.
I didn't know the girlfriend of Jesse was Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones, dude. Yeah.
Damn, I'm seeing her face. I'm like, damn, that's why she looks so familiar. Okay, that's crazy. It's like I'm seeing the show for the first time. You know, it's like it almost feels like you're giving me fake spoilers. You know, when you're talking about white
No,
supremacists
it's not
and
fake. It's not fake.
Nazi groups and like this guy who was I don't even know. Like I remember there was a fly episode and they were chasing the
The Fly
fly.
episode.
I remember
Yeah, that
that.
happened.
And I
That
know
happened.
Gus,
Yeah.
his head got blown off, and I know Hank, he kicked the bucket, and I know Hank's wife was angry at Betty. I mean Skylar. Damn, like this might be the perfect show to rewatch actually, because I
Dude,
don't know
do
anything.
it.
Damn,
Yeah,
okay,
because you don't know anything. Exactly. Yeah, you
damn.
don't know anything. You're misremembering things.
Because I just remember Jesse.
Yeah.
There was a kid, and he crashed out over him because he died. He took some drugs
He
and
did. A different kid died. You're
like,
mixing two kids together.
yeah.
Your memory is
And
amazing
then
right
and
now.
then
It's
he
two different. I don't want to spoil it, but two different
yeah.
kids.
And then didn't
Spoil
he
it.
blame
Go on.
Walter for it? And then that's why in the final episode he tried to shoot Walter because of the kid.
Yes, but
Yeah.
that's a different kid.
Ah.
But that kid didn't die. That kid
Okay.
survived from what Walter did to him.
Thinking of Breaking Bad, it's like thinking about memories from when you were like a kid in high school. It's like, wow, I remember things, but it's like I'm
Yeah.
misplacing it. It's like, wow, okay. And then I know, because I'm just still baffled by the whole Hank was racist. So I'm just like, I'm just thinking, someone must have been
Yeah, I don't
trolling.
know. I don't know about the
Hank
Hank
was,
was racist
yeah.
thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't think so.
Because I think I would have seen that, you know. Because I just remember Hank being this
Yeah,
cool cop dude. He was. I know, yeah,
yeah.
that was it, you know.
I don't think he was the type of guy running around throwing slurs everywhere. I don't think so.
The
I
way
don't.
people are talking about him on social media, I just thought, like, whoa, okay, am I? Are they talking about a different character? Like maybe, you know, maybe this guy. I don't know who he is.
That's the guy that introduces Todd. I think.
Okay, I don't know him. I know his face,
He
but
he
I
he
don't know what he did.
so he worked with Saul Goodman, the lawyer, and then Saul Goodman introduced Walter White to
Oh,
this guy because he's like a
dude,
fixer. He does stuff.
I forgot about that guy. I forgot about him.
Yeah,
Walt
dude.
was a
Yeah,
bully to
man.
him. I remember in the final season, he was like, "You better keep doing what I want you to do," and then Saul was very scared of him. I remember that. Like, damn. Okay,
Dude, I'll be right back. And you just keep
that's
remembering Breaking Bad.
crazy.
Going back.
Cool. Yeah, honestly, the more I look at these images, I don't think I remember this show as well as I thought I did.
So the great thing about this show is that it's not too long.
Yeah,
It's very short.
it is pretty short, which is good.
Yeah, you can easily rewatch it.
Once I finish Daredevil and Jessica Jones, I will hop into this, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Although it'd be kind of weird now seeing that Jane is Jessica Jones. It's going to be like, what?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's also in Dexter, the latest season of Dexter.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
I know she's in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and that was distracting. I was like, whoa, what are you doing there?
The military lady.
Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. Cool. Right, well, that was crazy. To be fair, there's a lot of shows that I misremember, even Doctor Who. Like, I feel that way about Doctor Who as well, where I completely don't remember anything that happened.
Is this David Tennant's Doctor Who?
No, like the Capaldi era, especially. Like,
oh, Capaldi. That's recent.
Yeah, like, I don't remember a lot. Like, I remember... No, even Matt Smith. Like, wasn't there that episode... Like, why did Capaldi meet, what's his name, the Davros guy in season 9? Like, was it Davros in season 9? Like, he met him in the alien world. I don't know what was going on with that. Like,
is that the one where he saves him as a kid?
Maybe. I just remember there was a 2-parter season premiere where he has a conversation with Davros, and I just don't remember what happened. I just remember that being like important, but I don't know why it was important.
Davros is the Dalek, right?
Yeah. Season 9.
Right.
Episode 1.
Yeah, because he spoke to him as a kid. He saved his life as a kid, right?
Maybe. I don't remember that.
In the future, he spoke to him. You don't remember that either?
I don't remember that.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember the kid, like he saved him, but I don't remember he was a kid. I remember he saved Davros, but I don't know if... Was he a kid? Damn.
Yeah, because Davros remember the Doctor saving him, and then he invites him to his ship to thank him or whatnot.
Wow. I'm going to be honest. After about, when Amy found out that Melody Pond was her daughter, I don't remember anything from Doctor Who. Like, it's a blur. So,
dude.
Yeah. So when River revealed that big plot twist, it's all a blur now. Like, I don't remember why, why Davros was there in that episode. I don't know why Clara died either. Like, I think that
was like my favorite episode of Matt Smith's Doctor Who, because it involved weeping angels.
Yeah.
And the way that episode starts is with the Doctor reading a book, but that book is also a spoiler to events that will happen. And he didn't read, he almost finished the book, but he didn't. So he leaves it, and then the Weeping Angels get involved, and then River Song get involved, and then there's a whole discussion about don't touch the Weeping Angel because if they touch you, they will,
I remember that.
Kill you and whatnot. So the episode is nearing its end. They survive the Weeping Angels, a happy ending, and all of a sudden Rory gets teleported because there's a Weeping Angel behind him. And
Yeah,
and then Amy's like, I have to join them.
Okay, I remember that.
And also, during that episode, they go into a room, and it's Rory, old Rory. He was living in that room for, years.
Yeah.
And he was all alone, and he was an old guy. And then Amy felt bad. So that's probably why she joined.
Okay. Wow. I think this is the problem I have with, live-action TV shows where because I only watched those episodes, maybe twice. Back in 2017, 2018, and I never went back and rewatched them, so I think, there's a lot of shows I could end up rewatching again, like Breaking Bad, Doctor Who again,
Dude, even do Naruto if you can't.
Even Naruto.
I think you would love it. I think you would love it.
I think Naruto I'm a bit more familiar with. I know the villagers hated Naruto Kakashi's father committed, that because he went to save his comrades. I remember that being like a big moment in the show. I know Kabuto was a traitor from what I remember. Now, Gaara's backstory, like he had, like, wasn't his older brother being cruel to him? Like he was nice to him, but then he lied to him, and then he said that, oh, you are a monster, Gaara, and that's why Gaara was all mad. And then in the war, Gaara was like, oh, he was lying all this time. I know that happened.
I think that was his dad, I think.
Was his dad, or I thought it was the
I
brother?
think it was his dad.
He was young in that flashback, though. Like,
yeah, Gaara was like a baby.
No, not Gaara. The man who was talking to.
Yeah,
Gaara.
I know, and Gaara, because Gaara was a baby. That's why he was young.
Oh, but he was like a kid. He was like a little kid, like a talking kid.
Wait, little kid?
Yeah,
oh, I don't remember. Nah,
it was like there was a roof. It was a rooftop scene where Gaara's like uncle or brother comes up to him and he's like, "Gaara, you're a monster. I don't like you." And then Gaara.
You have to search this. I don't remember that.
Gaara.
I thought you were on about his dad.
No, Gaara. Backstory, brother. His brother, not Kakarot, the other guy. They're on like a rooftop. It's like this scene, and he's being told that he's a monster. It's this scene, but I don't know who was speaking to him. I don't know.
Was it his mum?
Was it?
Or no?
I don't know.
I don't know anymore. And there was a conversation about there's a wound in his heart. No, there's a conversation about time fix wounds or whatnot.
Yeah, and then he bit on his finger saying it tastes like iron or something like that. Like, that was a weird moment. He was like biting on his finger. I don't know. I'm probably misremembering the show. But I do know the overall gist of Naruto, I know. Is this his father? This guy?
Yeah, that's his father.
Okay, no.
That's his father, yeah.
I don't know. No, it wasn't him. It was someone else. It was a man, but he had long hair. I don't know. I will say this. A lot of the part 1 stuff is very faded. I don't remember Neji's backstory. I know he was mistreated by the clan and Hinata was like a higher born. I don't remember Choji and Shikamaru's flashbacks or Shino's flashbacks. I will say this, Madara's flashback is one where I don't even know what happened. I know he read a scroll and then he became bad. Like, that's all I remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was manipulated by Black Zetsu by that scroll.
Because he was pretty chill with the first Hokage, and then he went into this room. Yeah, it's this scene, like that scene. He read something and then was like, "Oh, I'm evil now." I don't know what happened in that scene, so that might be my memory, like being all confused. I think the problem about rewatching is that I know how it ends, so it's like it's all the stuff in between. I could end up liking it. It could be like Avatar, where I remember how Avatar ends, but I don't remember the stuff in between,
Wait, you're on about the cartoon Avatar?
Yeah.
You didn't like it on your first viewing?
I liked it, but I just thought it was okay. But this was like when I was a teenager. On my second view when I loved it,
okay, yeah, because you're much older now. I'd say rewatch the OG Naruto with a different viewpoint.
Because rewatching it, I was like, whoa. It honestly felt like I was watching a different show to the one I watched when I was younger, because it was so in depth. Like, I loved that whole beach scene of like Zuko. I didn't remember that scene in my first watch through, where Zuko is on the beach with like Azula and Tai Lung. Is that her name? Tai Shi. The gymnastics girl.
I don't remember
Zuko
names in Avatar.
Beach scene. Yeah. It's like this scene. Like when they're on the beach and Zuko's just trying to understand his feelings and all that. Like, I thought that was a pretty cool character development. That's her. This one. Tai Lung, Tai Shi. They're like playing volleyball, Yeah. Cool. But yeah, I flipping loved the show on a second watch through. I remember liking Korra more on my first watch through years ago. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, is this a good show? You know, the way people talk about it.
Did you binge watch all seasons, or was it only specific seasons?
Oh, I did binge watch all these shows back to back, but this is years ago, you know.
Because I've only seen first season of Korra, and then I tried watching season 2, and I didn't like it. So
I know after season 1 it doesn't. From what I remember, it's not as good. But then it picks up again in season 3. Like, I remember it did that. And then they released all of season 4 on like a website, the Nickelodeon website, for some reason, because the ratings were low. I remember a news article talking about that, but yeah, that's my memory of Korra.
That's really, they've just released it Netflix style before Netflix was a thing. And wow.
They like batched. I remember that was like a big thing because the ratings were low, so they just dumped it onto their website. And the people were mad about that because it never got that proper finale like watch. Because people wanted to watch it on cable, you know, weekly.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that happened with Korra. All I know is that she does something with the Avatar state and people hate her for it.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, but again, this is a show I need to watch again. I don't remember a whole lot. I know how it ends. You know, I know a specific group of people won't like that ending, but I thought it was a wholesome moment. But yeah. The funny thing with these TV shows is that I remember like the ending, like the final few seconds of it, but I never remember how it led up to that ending, you know. I think Code Geass is also another show that I feel that way about. Like, I don't remember who this person was. She was like a royal person. Really? Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember her. I don't remember who she was. I know she was like the spirit of the Geass or something like that. She was like a phantom.
Oh, the green hair.
Yeah, the green. She was like a phantom of some sort. And I know there was, I don't know who this is.
That she's not in Code Geass.
Yeah,
she's
wasn't she? Yeah, she was a crazy person. I remember that.
Oh god, the table scene. Oh my goodness, do you remember the table scene?
Yeah, like that's like the iconic Code Geass moment. Like,
that's crazy, dude. I didn't even. Oh my days, I was so innocent back then. I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, I just don't like how it's all fan servicey. It's like I want to take this show seriously, but then it's like boom, boom, boom. It's like, oh gosh, you know.
When I watched this as a kid, I didn't think of the fan service scenes, and then until I rewatched it as an adult, I'm like, oh wow, it's really in your face.
Yeah.
Wow, this is bad. This is horrendous.
Yeah.
Sales must be down that you're resorting to this type of tactic.
I know. It's like, gosh. Because I remember it was a good show, but damn, the fan service was just too much. Too much. I think that's why I'm watching a lot more. I haven't really watched a lot of anime. Apart from like the weekly stuff like JJK, but I don't really watch it as much anymore. You know, I keep up to date with the updates, but I haven't really like binged anything anime related lately.
Yeah. I tried watching that Attack on Titan light show, the
the school one.
Berry.
Yeah.
No. It's nothing to do with Attack on Titan, but it does carry the similar themes and vibes of Attack on Titan. The Iron Fortress of something.
Oh, Iron Fortress, that one. I know that. I know what we're talking about. Yeah, this one, Kanabari.
Yeah. I tried watching it. I don't like the main character. Not for me, dude.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Have you seen this?
No, never even heard of it. I know the name of it, but I've never watched it. I did try to watch Free Run, the first two episodes, and I thought it was nice, but it's so mundane, you know. It's not what I mean. 3 episodes in, and they're kind of doing the same thing, you know. It's like I'm walking, I'm having tea, I'm in a grassy field.
I I'm very confused with this show because I'm seeing a lot of people, specifically from the far right, love this show for
Oh
some reason.
no.
So I'm very confused
Oh
with what the
no.
hell's going on with this type of show.
Oh
Like,
no.
what the hell happens?
Okay, now, oh no, what's going on there?
Yeah, even
Why?
Perote is like, yeah, Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress is not good. Yeah, it's not good show, bro. It's horrendous.
Yeah, Free Run is like a very confusing show. I don't know.
I want to give it a good shot
I
because
might need
season
to.
two's out, right?
Yeah, people love it, so maybe I'm judging it too early, you know. But 3 episodes in, and they're doing the same thing. It's like tea time, and it's
It's
walking
something about
around.
humans and demons, and
Yeah,
then people on the far right are viewing themselves as the humans, and then all the people who aren't far right as demons, and then
really.
vice versa. Yeah, I think that's the conversation that's happening. It's crazy.
I've not heard of that so far.
Yeah, I have. I've seen it plenty, and I don't even know what
I
the show's
know
about.
people are mad about cosplayers cosplaying it who don't look like the character, but I've not heard about that.
I've seen that. I've seen that, which is it's kind of separate from the
Yeah.
main discourse.
Damn, like, that's kind of crazy. I guess I'm just very much into the shonen news updates, you know, like battle shonens. Like I'm more into the JJK, what's happening with that. One Punch Man, I'm into that. Demon Slayer, like
Yeah.
yeah, those are the news I'm really into. So, but like Free Run, I'm like, yeah, I know a character. I know someone tried to cosplay her on Twitter, and people were bullying them, and I know that there's a whole thing about that. But what? Do these people even exist, or are they just bots? You know, because I see people cosplay people all the time in conventions, and no one says anything. It's weird,
Yeah.
weird. It's very weird, weird. I don't understand fandoms. Huh. Fandoms are very weird. I feel like I'm more into like what's happening in Hollywood now. Like I'm been keeping up to date with a lot of that stuff. And of course I've been watching Daredevil season 3 and all that, so I'm surprised you haven't seen those shows yet.
I've seen
'Cause they're,
season one. I've not.
'cause they're
I don't
pretty
know.
excellent.
I know, but the thing is, I don't remember much of season one. And I'm like, if I don't even remember what happens in season one, is there any point wasting
Yeah.
time in watching season two?
I will say this,
Born
dude.
Again?
Like, I will say this. The way they write the ending of season 3 makes it feel like, oh, I see what you did there. It's kind of like, it's. They started at a certain way. If you watch like the first 2 episodes of Daredevil, and you watch the final episode of Daredevil, it kind of goes back to what it was essentially. So then when you watch Born Again, you don't need to watch any of the show essentially. It's kind of it's
I'm
hard to
very
explain.
confused with this take. I'm very Sorry.
It's very hard to explain, but it's like, how can I? That's very difficult because then it's spoilers, you know. So certain characters, they start off a certain way, and then the show they kind of do their own thing, and then they go here, go there, they go on their adventures, and then when season 3 ends, which is before Born Again, they kind of go back to season 1 them essentially. So then when you watch Born Again, it just feels like all you need to do is watch the first 2 episodes of season 1 of Daredevil and just hop into Born Again, essentially, you know, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain it without spoilers.
But the issue is that I have is that I don't even remember season 1. You know?
Yeah, that's the problem. Even like the Punisher, like he's gonna be in Spider-Man, but you don't need to see the TV show to understand it, because the way season 2 ended, it makes it feel like its own contained story for the show. So yeah,
I understand, so I don't need to watch the first 2 seasons.
if you want to understand the Punisher and why he's so angry and why he's killing people all the time, then yeah, you need to watch the show, but you don't have to, you know. It's more about
Like, okay, this is my point of view, okay? I know Punisher is going to be in Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man 4.
yeah.
Would I have to watch Punisher?
No. Basically, the way it's kind of like each season is kind of like its own adventure. So season 1, the Punisher does, it's like a story. Something happens, and then stuff happens, and then that story arc ends. And then season 2, a new story arc happens. The Punisher goes on this adventure. There's a good comparison. How can I compare it to? It's like James Bond, you know. Imagine James Bond or Mission Impossible, where those characters, they do their own thing, and then the movie ends, and then the next film is its own story, essentially. It's like that, if that makes sense.
Kinda.
Yeah. So if you don't want to know the backstory, then you can just hop into the movie. But if you want to know who Punisher is and why he punishes people the way he does, you gotta watch the show, you know, because it explains it. But maybe he will talk about it like here and there
Like
in the movie.
Flashback or something.
Yeah.
Or like a little expedition dump.
Maybe like a quick like, hey, I'm the Punisher. This happened to me. That happened to me. I do this and I do that. But then, you need to see the show then, because, you know, the writing is so good. It's so rich, you know.
I know, but it's just because I remember how good Daredevil was when I watched it.
Yeah.
But bro, the fact that I can't remember any of it, I'm just scared. Am I just going to be wasting my time? If I don't remember any of it.
It all depends on whether or not you like these characters, you know.
I don't like these characters.
Okay, if you don't like them, then you just skip it.
Like as a character as a whole, from like if you're pulling them from like the comics, movies, games. These aren't even in my top 10.
Okay.
Daredevil.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, these guys are very street level characters, to be honest.
Exactly.
You know?
That's
it's very much like pew pew guns jumping from New York City buildings. You know, it's very court cases. You know, it's very much that. You know, and more as well. There's a lot of, especially in season 3, there's a lot of twists and turns where you go, whoa, and whoa. Like, that's how I felt it watching season 3. You know, so if you want to watch the show for those twists and turns, then I'd recommend it.
But I have to watch season 1 again.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to. You have to watch season 1 too. Then you have to watch The Defenders, because season 3 picks up from The Defenders. So you have to watch that. And then if you want to watch The Defenders, you have to watch Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, because they are in it. And then you'll be confused as to who these people are, you know. So it's kind of like, it all depends on whether or not you want to learn who these characters are. Like, do you even know why Daredevil is the way he is? You know, like, I
don't care about Daredevil.
Okay, okay, fair enough. Yeah,
because I'm not invested in those types of characters.
I mean,
if it was like a Spider-Man TV show, I'd be on it, you know.
I'll be honest, dude.
Daredevil, bro.
Yeah,
You want me to look
yeah.
as
To be,
blind, dude?
I was with you, dude. I was with you. I was like, oh, I don't want to watch these shows. And then I watched it, and I was like, whoa, this show is good. This show is good. You know.
Dude, I remember saying that about Daredevil season 1, and I don't remember I don't remember anything. I
Yeah.
legit forgot everything about season 1. I don't know, man.
Yeah, you don't have to watch it, you know. Maybe watch like a YouTube breakdown of it. Like, there's like plenty of them, you know. That will give you like a good idea, like a 20-minute breakdown of each
And then
season.
I could jump into season. Then I could jump into Born Again.
Yeah, if you can do that. But then you do miss like the nuances and all the little things that happen that make it so good. But yeah. The thing I like about these shows is that they're all R-rated, you know, so it's very much like, you know, all hands on deck, especially The Punisher, you know, like that one is brutal, you know, so, ooh. But yeah, if you don't like these characters, then don't watch it, dude, because you might end up wasting your time. And to be honest with you, dude, they don't have any impact on the MCU at all. Like they don't change anything about the MCU. If anything, the MCU changes the show. So those Avengers movies are more important than, you know, they have the impact on this show. Essentially, if that makes sense.
That's what I'm worried about. What my biggest worry is like spending time watching these shows. You know, I think I would enjoy it and I would love it.
Yeah.
My worry is I'm gonna forget about it.
Yeah.
Within a year.
It depends. So are you more into like the world building of the MCU and like how it, you know, changes and all that? Like, is that
Currently, right now, no.
Okay.
All I care about is Doomsday and Secret War.
Okay, if that's all you care about, then just skip these shows. You don't need to watch them.
But also, yeah, because this is going to be affected by Doomsday and Secret War as well, right? This ain't going to stay the same.
Yeah, like these will probably be rebooted as well, maybe. You know, they could be.
The characters that were dead will come back to life.
Yeah.
The characters that are alive will probably be dead. That will probably happen.
Yeah. But because you don't, you know, yeah. If that's all you're interested in, then you don't need to watch Daredevil. But I kind of wanted to watch it because I want to see how he interacts with the characters once he talks to the Avengers. You know, then I'm like, it's so cool because he was like this.
It would be such a waste if they're not in Doomsday.
I want him to have a conversation with Tony Stark though. Like, that would be great.
Tony Stark.
Yeah, like I think he and Tony Stark would be really cool. Like, just have them in a room together and just have them talk. You know, that would be fascinating. You know, I wish they did that. You know, back during the Infinity Saga. You know.
Oh, bro, you don't even know. You don't even know what happens in the comics.
Oh no, I don't.
Oh no. Okay, yo, this could happen. Yo, this could happen in Doomsday or Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You don't like
because they're so similar. No, don't. Maybe not.
Okay.
Because Daredevil and Tony are so similar but very different. You know, the way they treat Daredevil in the Defenders is like he is like their Tony Stark. Like, there's a whole character who is like, Daredevil, you have to lead these guys. You are the main character. It's very much like that. Like he's like the Tony Stark of the.
I don't see him as a leader though. That's the funny thing. He's more of like an independent type of superhero.
That's the whole thing. Because he says that to him. He's like, I'm not a leader. I'm solo. You know,
I'm a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer. You know, that's the whole joke about it. Like he's very like solo. He doesn't like working with those guys. You know, because he prefers to do things on his own. But yeah. Then you got Jessica Jones. You've never seen that, have you?
I've seen the first season of Jessica Jones, and I did like Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
And I do remember, funny enough, I do remember Jessica Jones.
Okay.
Because David Tennant was such a brilliant villain.
Yeah.
That's why I remember Jessica Jones, because David Tennant was freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he was so good.
Yeah. I don't think it. I don't really. Season 2 was kind of a letdown, if I'm being honest. It kind of just
Oh,
meandered a little bit, you know. Season 3 is a
yeah, I
bit
get you.
better, but it's not as good as season 1, you know. I think season 1 was like lightning in a bottle, you know. But I am curious to see what she's going to do in Daredevil Born Again season 2, you know. I want to see. I haven't finished season 3 of Jessica Jones yet, so maybe this season will turn out to be amazing, but, you know, who knows. And then there's like Luke Cage and Iron Fist and Punisher, but you've never seen those ones.
Not Iron Fist, not Punisher, not Luke Cage. Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
ones I've not seen.
Yeah. I feel like they're like the least of the popular ones because Jessica Jones had 3 seasons, Daredevil has 3 seasons, but Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Punisher only had 2 seasons. So I'm guessing that they weren't as popular.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah. But who knows?
Because Luke Cage
Yeah.
does shows up in Jessica Jones,
Oh yeah, he's in season 1. Yeah.
and he's I do like him as a character.
Oh yeah. He has a pretty cool arc in his show.
And probably not enough to like renew it.
Yeah, they kind of do end a lot of those arcs in season 2. But yeah, that's all that. Jessica Jones. Oh, we got a Michael Jackson update
Uh-oh.
regarding the new movie. I got some new
Uh-oh.
images of Jafar Jackson. That's cool.
Oh wow, that's crazy. It
Yeah,
looks like him as well,
yeah,
doesn't
it's
it?
his nephew. Yeah, same blood.
Yeah, but also a lot of makeup and
Oh yeah,
prosthetics.
yeah, the makeup as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see it. I want to see it opening day.
Wait, is this the same person, or are they doing it side by side?
I don't even know now.
Is the
Like,
right side Michael and then the left side, was it Jafar?
this does look like Michael, but it looks like Jafar as well. Like, I can't be sure. I can't be
Because the
sure.
nose is different. The nose is different.
It could be the lighting. You know, the lighting is sharper in this image, so maybe that's why. It looks softer in this one, so I'm not too sure.
Possibly.
But yeah, I'm
Because the
gonna
nose
watch it.
goes downwards and the other one, the nose is a bit upwards, like
Yeah.
pushed up.
Yeah. I'm just so curious to see how much they're gonna tell, you know. Because Michael's story is so vast, you know. There's so much to talk about, you know.
Oh, easily start with Jackson 5.
Yep. It'll be
Growing up to
that.
doing his own thing.
Yep. It'll be all
And then
that.
maybe towards the end, it just goes chaotic.
Maybe it's
Something.
like probably
His
ends
death.
during because it's a 2-parter, isn't it?
What? I didn't know this is a two-parter.
Yeah,
What are you on about?
yeah,
It's a
the
two-parter?
movie is a 2-parter.
Oh God! Why are we doing this? Why, God? Why we doing two-parters?
Yeah.
Oh no! I didn't know this. Well, to be fair, there is a lot to cover, so
I
guess
mean,
that makes sense.
yeah. Yeah, they don't know when it's going to come out, but they did confirm it. It's meant to be a 2-parter.
So I'm guessing this one will end at the height of Michael Jackson's career.
Yeah, and then the part will be like the sad final days of what happened to him. I still wanted to see his concert, you know, the This Is It thing, but never happened.
Oh,
It's what it
this
is.
was it, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. He is the only artist that I own an album of. Like, growing up, I never bought CDs or anything like that. But he's the only one who I actually bought an album of, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But that's that. Wow, that was a long podcast. Very long podcast.
Yeah. 3.5 hours, dude.
I know. That's crazy. That is crazy, dude.
Mamma mia.
Damn. But yeah, JJK season 3. Oh, someone in the comments is saying Demon Slayer movie versus the Chainsaw Man movie. Which is better? Oh, that's easy. That is
Yeah, it's
so
very
easy.
easy, right?
Yeah.
We say it in the
Same time.
countdown 3, 2, 1,
On
3, 2, 1,
three,
and then
two,
we
one.
say
Yeah, three,
yeah, 3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Demon Slayer.
Chainsaw Man Reze Arc film.
Demon Slayer
Chainsaw
Infinite
Man.
Castle Part 1.
I like that movie a lot, but Chainsaw just, damn, that really hit, dude. That really hit. You know, like,
Yeah. I mean, both films are amazing, by the
yeah,
way. Incredible.
they're both incredible.
Yeah, it is, it
But
is hard to decide. I just think on a replay value, bro, the fight
oh
scenes, the
yeah,
action sequence in
yeah.
Demon Slayer, just, oh man.
I think the reason why I like this one is because it's shorter. It's very easy. You just jump in, you jump out. Demon Slayer is a tad long, and I do remember the flashback with Azaki towards the end, a Kaiser. It's good, but man, it did go on for a bit, didn't it? You know.
I think that was the only flashback I didn't mind. I didn't like any of Tanjo's flashbacks.
Oh, that was
None.
boring. Yeah, I agree there. I agree.
They were
Yeah.
so boring.
The
And
fight with the
Akaza's
bear. Yeah, like when his dad cut the bear in half. That was dull.
yeah.
I didn't like that scene. Doma's flashback was too short though. That could have been longer.
Dorma.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Shinobi
because
Survival.
I guess we'll see it in part 2.
Yeah.
His full flashback.
I don't want to type his name in because I don't want to be spoiled, but I think I know who fights Doma. I know who.
I've seen the
Yeah,
spoiler as well. I know. I know.
it's damn. I
But
would.
there's no way because I think we both know about the same person, right? At
Yeah,
one point.
yeah.
But obviously, I think that's not enough. So there's going to be more people, and I think personally, what I think, it will be the ballet slayer, and the one next who was it the snake one?
Oh, you mean Kanroji and the other guy.
And the mist Hashira.
Oh yeah, what's his name? Tenko? What's
I
his
do
name?
not remember. I'm bad with names.
Oh, Michiru from season
Michiru.
3. Season 3 was a strange one. That was like a fever dream.
Yeah, season 3. Yeah.
I rewatched it. I didn't like it. I was surprised. I'm like, what? Because when I was watching it weekly, I thought it was cool watching every episode weekly. But when you binge it, it's like, damn, this kind of sucks. It's a bit disappointing. It's very doesn't hit as hard as season 2. You know,
I'm telling you, yeah, season 2.
it's
and
very.
season
It
1
feels
were-
deflated. You know, it's like they had so much gas in the
also-
tank, and then they just
Yeah. But also as well as Mugen Train. Mugen Train was like season 2,
Oh yeah.
and then we had the other season, which was meant to be season 2. But
Yeah, Swordsmith.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's not
very-
Swordsmith. What was it called? Hashira. Not What's it called?
What is it
Entertainment.
called?
Entertainment.
Entertainment arc. Yeah.
That might be one of the best anime arcs I've ever seen. Like that was pretty cool.
Painful, torturous watching it weekly.
Yeah.
Torturous.
I remember.
Each episode ended on a cliffhanger.
Do you remember when it was airing side by side with Attack on Titan Part 2 of the final season? And it was this episode, and then a couple of hours
Oh,
later, it was Attack on
yeah.
Titan.
That was sick, dude.
Yeah, that was a cool time to be alive. Oh man. But yeah, it really was painful to watch. When I was watching it initially, I liked it, but on a rewatch, it's so much better. It's so much better on a rewatch. And again, the dub is so good, dude. Like this guy, bloody hell, dude. Like this dub actor is amazing.
Yeah, do you know what? Every upper rank the English dub voice actor is pretty good.
Yeah. And they're not using the same guys and gals. It's different people.
Yep.
Except for Inosuke. Inosuke is Aaron Yeager, which is very distracting.
Oh,
And
okay.
he is Sung Jin Woo, isn't he? In the dub.
I think so. I've not watched
Yeah,
some Jinwoo Solo Leveling English dub yet.
yeah. But that's it. Like Inosuke, it's not too bad. He's got a very villainous voice in the dub, which I think works with his personality. It's very grouchy. It sounds like the sub, but English, which is
I love that.
very.
That's actually pretty sick.
It's the same like tone, but it's just English, which is really cool. It's a bit like Hinata's voice, where it's literally the same in the sub and the dub, but they're in English, which is cool. But yeah, that's Entertainment District. Yeah, best
Can you
movie.
react to Bahubali, the Eternal War?
I don't know what that is. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think I've seen it. It's like the
I think I've seen
Spider-Verse
the trailer for that as
style of
well.
animation.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
If you sub $10,000, he will live react to it.
It's not a very popular film, is it?
I don't think it's out yet, is it?
No, it's not. Oh. Well, this audio quality is bad. Maybe we'll do it next week. I think we've gone on for a bit too long now. Like, we're clocking in at 4 hours.
Unless you donate £5, he'll react to it right now.
£5. I wish I. That's more than enough. That'll buy me a Tesco meal deal.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Damn, there's so much tragedy in the world. I'm seeing all these news updates.
I'm hearing about what happened in America, where another person got shot.
Yeah, it's like a man
ICE.
killed by flipping heck.
Shit, man. America needs a regime change.
My gosh. Damn. Again, like stuff like this happens every day in that country, but it doesn't always get reported on. But
Also, what's mad about that one is because it's led by the government. The government is the one that's shooting its people.
yeah, it's kind of
That's the worrying thing.
yeah,
It's not like a crazed lone individual. It's the actual
No.
government shooting its own people.
that's kind of scary. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's end on a more positive note. Taika Waititi says his Star Wars film will harness a little more of the fun from the original films. The stakes are very high.
Okay, listen, you lied. You lied. You said we're going to end on a positive note. That's not positive. What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just joking
Carry
there.
on. Sorry.
So
Wait,
he's saying the stakes are very high and there are serious things going on, but there's also a lot of fun to be had. Yay.
Okay, just tone Taika. You're a brilliant director. Just tone it with the comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just tone it, dude.
It's too
Lower
much.
it. Lower
It's
your
too
tone.
much. It's too much. It's way too much. For Ragnarok was... Not Ragnarok. Which one was it? One of the Ragnaroks.
It was Love and Thunder.
That's
Love and
it.
Thunder was the crazy one.
That's it. The one
But I
with
think
Jean.
the tone was perfect. It was near perfect for Ragnarok.
That Ragnarok story was pretty good, though. With the
Yeah, yeah.
evil witch lady who was the sister.
I liked it. Yeah, yeah. It's good. It wasn't overbearing with comedy. It was good.
It did have jokes that I didn't like, but I still thought the movie was good, you know. It could have been a bit more serious, but it's a good film. It's a pretty good film. Let's see if there are any more positive news updates to end it on. No, just negativity.
Yeah.
Backlash. Oh my gosh. X is not a fun place to be on sometimes.
Oh hell no, it's not, bro. We need a new social media.
Oh, I will say this. You know the new Wonder Man show from Marvel? It's doing pretty decently with ratings. So, You usually hear a lot of negativity towards a lot of these MCU shows, but this one is actually, you know, it's getting some praise.
I seen the trailer for Wonder Man, and I wasn't a big fan of it
Oh dear.
because it doesn't have that MCU. I don't like when MCU shows try to be different from an MCU universe, if that makes
Oh
sense.
yeah.
Because this is very different. Like this, it feels very different from like a regular MCU tone franchise. Like movie slash TV.
Hmm.
It's very different. It's like slice of life, drama, I guess.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. It's like that. Okay. Hmm. Well, let's hope JJK season 3 episode 5 is a good season. I mean,
Do you
episode.
think? Okay, a little teaser for season episode 5. Is it going to be crazy like this episode 4, or is it going to be toned down a little bit?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember much from what
Oh
happened.
God.
All of my
Okay.
memories are mixed up.
Okay.
But I do know I need to read before the episode comes out. I'll read the manga. Um, all I know is that I'm sure like there's going to be a lot of action in this season. I know that the Cullen Games will be happening. It is coming. I don't know what episode it's going to happen on, but it will happen. And I know if part 2 does happen, then we are very close to the end of this series. Like
Wow.
very
That's
like
actually insane.
probably like almost like final arc. We're pretty much in the final arc when part 2 ends. I think it's going to end at a specific moment in the manga. It's a very iconic scene, and yeah, if it ends there, then yeah, yeah, it's going to be a movie. It will be a movie. It will end on a film. That's my theory.
Well, hopefully not because of the
Yeah,
Netflix deal.
it's just the way the final arc is paced. It's like Attack on Titan's final arc, where like in the manga, like the whole battle on heaven and earth. It's so like it's all in one. It's very like fast paced. You know,
The heaven under what?
the battle of heaven and earth. The final battle.
Oh,
That's what it's called.
oh,
Yeah.
little
No,
tease.
no,
The
no,
final
no,
arc.
no, no, not JJK Attack on Titan. The battle is called
Oh,
the
oh,
Battle of
my
Heaven
bad.
and Earth. Yeah,
My
because
bad.
the characters are coming from the heavens and they're jumping down onto Aaron.
No, my bad.
Yeah,
My bad. My mistake. My
yeah.
apologies.
What I mean in
Almost forgot.
similarities is that it's very fast paced. It's gonna be all action. Boom, 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 boom. You
Oh
know.
yeah, I know, bro.
Yeah,
Every week, I'm not even watching Jujutsu Kaisen at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
yeah,
even in that sphere. I'm not even in that bubble, and I'm seeing, oh, this guy is gonna be fighting this guy now. Oh, he got his ass kicked. Now it's this guy versus
yeah.
that guy. Oh, he got his ass kicked. No, now it's this guy. Okay. This is hype, bro. I can't wait for it to be animated.
I
I
will
can't
say you're
wait.
gonna be in for a wild ride. It's. Do you know any
But
spoilers? Like
oh, I know about the biggest one you could possibly think of. I know about it.
you can say it. Cool. And that's all you know.
10. Yeah, that's all I know. That's all I know. Yeah.
Interesting, interesting.
And maybe the one about Yuji and his history, potentially. It's when that I watched the. I wanted created for the calling games. Whatever that means, I don't even know, bro. But yeah, that's all I know.
Well,
That's all I
it's
know.
gonna be an entertaining season. I'll say that. But yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. I think that's it for the podcast. That was a good one. Cool.
Awesome, man. Awesome. So, you want to do 5 o'clock again, or should we do it earlier?
I'll see. I'll see.